You waving to yourself?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking at the camera this time.
Look at you!
I did it.
And people can hear you. We're unmuted.
Yay.
It's a Christmas miracle.
The camera's really bright, though.
Yeah, we didn't change our colors, so you get to be in the icy tundra.
Get to be blinded.
And I am in the not so shiny Christmas town. Like it's like Christmas down here, but you can't really see it because it's too bright.
It is.
What is it called when you're in the city and you can't see the stars? There's a term for it.
Yep, that's correct. I can't remember it right now.
Nope, but that is what is happening in here.
So welcome to that.
Welcome to the time when you can't see things.
It's not like, no, I can't. It's not coming to me. Hello, everybody. And hello, Natalie Paige.
Welcome in, Natalie Paige and all of your friends. Natalie is our guest tonight. She will be getting ready. We've got to play our friends, though. A song.
We do.
We have a song.
Finish saying goodbye. Hello to everybody.
No, we'll say hello to you all shortly after this song.
Okay.
A song that we don't sing. Unless you want to sing it. Do you want to duet it with Hillsinger?
Probably not. We'll see what happens, though.
That's probably best for everyone.
You never know.
You made it to our island, made you never guess who you'll meet. Pull up a chair.
I hope they can hear it.
Rest your weary feet. You traveled across some choppy twixt seas. We're glad you're here with Jason and Bobby. Hey.
Nice addition. So I mentioned in the middle of that I hoped that they could hear it. We're having a little bit of audio stuff. This is like what our audio was, and this is what our audio is, and neither of them are correct.
They're good enough. Ish.
They're going to work for tonight.
Yeah, we're going with it.
We hope.
How's everybody doing?
Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. As much as we seem like we're in a shambles, we're not. But this is like normal par situation, and it's going well. This is actually a really good show.
Yeah, it's a really good first 10 minutes.
It has never been better. That's probably not true. But it's pretty much.
We don't always have to have the diagrams out.
I mean, those are really good diagrams.
They're pretty. You use lots of nice colors.
I did, but look, I made a mistake on this one, and I had to cover it up in orange.
Oh, no.
And then also I made a mistake on this one, and I just crossed it out in yellow.
Oh, goodness.
If anybody's like super stupendous at audio, we should become BFFs, and we should work on this together, because it'll be like a really fun bonding project, because our audio is just, it's a thing. It's a real thing.
It's a thing.
Guess what? Do you know? Do you know what?
Do I know? I know.
I get to throw things at you.
Oh, wow.
Have you been waiting for this all day?
All day. I still haven't said hi to everybody.
Everyone, we are going to say hi to you all very soon. But here on this channel, when we have a sub, we have flamingos. Flamingos are a thing here. You may have seen them. And so this guy is a flamingo. He's like a little yard flamingo, but he knows how to fly. He's not very accurate though, because I help him. So anytime that we have a sub, I throw things at my husband, because don't we all want to throw things at our spouse? Also, it's raining here. Sorry for that. Oh, that was so close. I thought I was going to get it.
Good try. It's raining with a little bit of sleet mixed in, so
it's particularly loud.
You hear some noises? That's probably what it is.
All right.
That's what we're going with.
Leaf is here tonight. Do you feel
Hello,
like that
Leaf.
we have like Twitch royalty? Like Twitch mod royalty is in chat.
There's some awesome.
And now like an amazing
Twitch
singer
people
that we
in
all
here,
get to
for
know
sure.
that they're an amazing singer.
Yeah.
We met Leaf, I'm pretty sure, you can tell me if I'm wrong, 2 years ago last summer, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. So I feel when JoJo said that she was going to highlight, and she will be later on tonight, Leaf as part of the show tonight. I was a little starstruck because she's showing Leaf, who has a new song out, like today. Like I had to go to YouTube to get it because we can't get it on Spotify yet because it's not available yet.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't met in real life. Pretty sure.
We have or we have not?
We have not.
Oh no, most certainly no, because we're like in a tiny little spot in Maine.
We're in a tiny spot.
Like a tiny spot. It's like the size of a postage stamp. That's where the island is. I'm going to push this button now. It did nothing.
All right, what do we have today?
So I just wanna ask, was there a question about seeing each other?
You said we met like 2.5 years ago, and he
Oh.
said pretty sure it hadn't been in person.
No. Like
No, he
over at Autopilot.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Autopilot was our introduction to Twitch.
Very much so.
The
Ordo
summer of
started
2020.
it.
So that's where we first saw Leaf, and
all of the friends from that community. Like we met so many people, and if it wasn't for Autopilot, there was like a progression. There was who was it that had the concerts, the COVID concerts? Oh, there's a particular group of people that had a concert, and
it's really hot in this hat.
I don't remember who it was, but we watched all the concerts. They were like the
It's
whole
like
day.
Pandemic Comes Alive or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Like that.
Pandemic Comes Alive. We watched that. We had so much fun. Our children, the minis, and us, we danced underneath like Christmas twinkly lights in the middle of summer, and it was fabulous. And then there were no more things to watch. There was
True.
nothing.
True.
And so you were watching YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and you stumbled upon Autopilot,
Correct.
who I've not yet gotten on the show, but hey, Ordo. And we just became part of that community.
Mm-hmm.
They even brought our children in, and they were just like super kind and loving and wonderful, and it was just a really great place. And then we found Johnny and Heidi, and it was just so much amazing stuff happening, and it really helped us through the pandemic. And without those communities, it would have been super, super, super difficult.
Oh yeah, it was a big part of our
It was, yeah, so much.
early pandemic life, and still is to this day.
Yeah,
It's become something different to us, but that's how it started.
yeah. And Leaf was part of that.
Absolutely.
He had a 3 in his name, and it was just Leaf.
Yep.
But now we know him differently. And so now today we will have, in a little bit, JoJo giving us a little bit of a recommendation, and we'll get to listen to Ryan Leaf Music's song
Yeah, looking forward to
that
it.
just released today, or will release today, depending on where you are.
At midnight on Friday
Yeah.
in your local time.
So tonight we are going to have an amazing interview with theNataliePaige. I'm so excited. She has a cat named Charlotte, and Charlotte is the most adorable thing, and she looks just like Coco. But she seems to be a little bit more personable than Coco.
Oh wow, that's nice. That's cool.
Yeah. Our little beautiful gray cat, likes to be held upside down by children, but nothing else. There's like no other. I don't understand why that
They have a special
is a
connection.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we want to love her, and it's just not there.
Wrestling God. Good to see you.
Hi, friend. I'm so excited. The wrestling god is here tonight. One of our early friends from Twitch that we don't get to see nearly enough. And then we have Sandwich Corner with Davey is eating a sandwich. We're going to talk about some tier things about Christmas desserts or holiday desserts. It's going to be good. I like to make you squirm, so some fun and games with Adjacent.
Yes.
JoJo with a conversation about Ryan Leaf's music song, and then also Ryan Leaf music song.
Yes. Well said.
So many words. And then we'll tell you about what is happening on Twitch. Really, I got to tell you, husband, the only thing that's happening on Twitch this weekend is we're doing a lot of things. Everybody else is like, it's Christmas, go away. But we're like, hey, it's Christmas. You want to watch a movie? Be our friend. Let's listen to vinyl. That's really...
Hey,
That's
there
what
we
we've
go.
done. Yeah. So, those are all the things. I'm going to press some more buttons. I'm going to do this one. Oh, and it made us big, so we're good. Now I would like to see who is in here. Thank you so much for the follow. Nika Maria. Do you think it's like a Nico? Nico? There's 2 Ks. Sometimes Adjacent helps
Sounds
me,
right to
sometimes
me.
he just doesn't. Thank you so much for the follow. Thank you so much for that gift sub, Smalls. And thank you so much for the raid. Natalie, so looking forward to talking to you tonight. Hi, friends. Hi, Steven. Steven, is it okay if I just call you Cleveland? I've never really called you any of the two together, but Cleveland's just what stuck in my head.
It's Nika.
Nika, okay, good.
And that is Natalie's sister-in-law.
Oh, hello, Natalie's sister-in-law. Natalie just got married this past year. I'm so happy. I love love.
She does.
Yeah.
You can call him. You can call Steven whatever.
Yeah, Cleveland's here. Rox is here. We've got Nika, NataliePaige. We're so excited that you are here. Wrestling God. Why did the L pop in there?
This is gonna be a long night. The words aren't coming freely out of your mouth tonight.
I mean, they're coming freely, but they probably should be charged. Arrow's here. The Roxy Paradox is here.
Hey, Roxy.
We've got so many friends here. Ryan Leaf Music is here, who we've talked about a lot. My thing doesn't want to let me tell you all the people that are here tonight. But everyone is here. Everyone is here, and my mom. Everyone and my mom is here.
How long have you been waiting to say that?
I didn't know I was waiting to say it, but I was. Not everyone in your mom, everyone in my mom.
Yeah.
It's fantabulous. I gotta go like this, though. That is not... The W becomes before the I. Do you have anything else to say?
I think you've said just about everything.
Are you sure? We learned a new word over the weekend.
Did we?
We did. We were watching Dan Young music. And Dan Young, formerly Danny the Hamilton,
Yep.
had a very amazing show this weekend about like a Christmas special. And he had Alana. Oh, no. What's the rest of her name?
Alana Maddie?
Alana Maddie on, and Kendra on, and Kev on. And it was really good. They got together and they had this whole thing IRL and they showed it to us and it was great. And he let us know the word vamping, which is not exactly what I would have thought it was. Vamping is just like saying words to buy time. For me, you probably don't know, but there is a song by the Spice Girls And it goes, she's a vixen, not a tramp. She's a and it's a whole thing about her being a vamp.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's something completely different.
That is a
So-
different thing.
So that was nothing new to me this weekend because that was always my understanding of vamp.
You knew that word before now?
Vamping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know you didn't.
I did not know.
I learned something new this weekend.
That I didn't know.
You didn't know what vamping means.
She said, da, 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 da.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that one.
Yeah. She's a vamp. Like she's
Like a
not
vampire?
she's like a vixen and a tramp put together. She's a,
That's not a real word.
I mean, it's a mashup.
Mm.
Vixen, tramp. She's a vamp.
I see.
But we're just vamping until our wonderful guest tonight, the Natalie Paige, decides she would like to join us in our
Oh, I
green room.
see. I see. It comes full circle now. I get it.
I think Natalie is amazing, but I'm not sure I could call her anything to have to do with a tramp. So she's more of a vixen.
Okay.
Like amazing, wait till her hair's here. But if I called her anything to do with a vamp, I would like cry. Because that's not the Natalie Paige.
No,
No,
not at all.
not even a little bit. But she is da 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 da. Yeah,
For sure.
for sure. Today I said for sure.
For sure.
Yeah, like cat fur.
Oh,
For sure.
nice.
Yeah,
That's exciting.
it is. So we've had this great conversation about vamping.
We did. Yeah, I mean, it was thrilling.
Yep.
I enjoyed myself.
Valley vibing. I just want to say I'm so happy that you could be here with me tonight, Jason. That's been great.
It has been.
Eventually we'll get to talk again, but I've got things to do.
Understandable.
I'm gonna go talk to the Natalie Paige. And I didn't know until I've had to like search her on Twitch. There is a Natalie Paige.
What?
Not the Natalie Paige though.
For sure.
For sure. All right. Maybe I'll see you tonight. Maybe not. I don't know. I can't promise you
We'll see what
anything.
happens. All right, we'll see.
All right.
Have fun.
Bye. Welcome to the show, Natalie Paige, the Natalie Paige. Welcome. So happy that you could be here tonight.
Can you hear me okay? Is everything good?
I think so. We'll have to ask the audience. Audience, is everything okay? Because I totally messed with everything. Yay, audio's good. And on my side, your voice and mouth move at the same time.
Amazing.
It is so amazing. You don't
You were
even know.
talking about, yeah, you held up your before diagram and your current diagram, and I couldn't get a good look at either, but I'm like, oh my God, I know the world you're living in. And so like my audio and video matching up, I'm like, oh my God, great.
Yep, it's a real thing. It's a problem.
It is.
I need an audio friend. Like I seriously need this is my help wanted ad for an audio bestie. Like I need one so bad. I do good things here on Twitch. Please just be my audio bestie and help me do good things as well. Like
Yep. Oh my God. 100%.
yeah. Yes, very vixen like tonight, looking gorge. Absolutely adorable.
Thank you.
I don't know when this happened, but it happened long ago enough that the top of it does not match the bottom of it.
Yeah, no,
Fine.
someone today on stream was like, is that your natural hair color? I was like, friend, no.
Look,
I got my
Yeah.
hair cut just today, and when she went to cut a piece, she like pulled a bit up, and I could see this big giant brown section. I was like, "Oh my God, stop it! I didn't know it was that bad."
I have this. I don't think you can see it, but there is a. Oh, look! If I go like this, you can see this spot. There's like a stripe A white
You know,
stripe.
I honestly don't. I think your color difference is in a lot better standing than mine might be. I think you're good. She's like, I'm gonna put a hat on. It's fine.
It's all good. I honestly, and I've talked to Irene Pena, who was in this chat tonight. I think she's still here, but she's been on the show and is a lovely, lovely human being. And we talked about hair quite a bit. But I will say, she and I definitely discussed the fact that I earned my white stripe so much that I will like tinfoil that son of a gun up and then dye the rest. Yeah. There's about 35 pieces of hair that go into a tinfoil and just hide from the dye. And the rest of it, I will dye it any color whatsoever that my boss will allow and not fire me. But that one section.
It's like Stacey Clinton, right? Is that her name? From What Not to Wear, with the black hair, and she's got like the one stripe.
Oh, yeah.
It's good.
Yeah. It would be super good if like the rest of my hair decided it would be like
Gorgina.
Yeah, exactly. The rest of it's like Frizzle McClown butt. I don't even know. It's just so bad. It's so bad. But I think your hair is quite gorgeous. And I love when you get a new haircut, new hair color. You're like, look. And I'm like,
well, the color's the same. I actually just got like, it was down to like here, and I got all of it cut off today is all. And the fresh cut, it's very nice. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to get a fresh haircut right before my interview. It feels so fresh. And I like smell like salon still. It's very nice. Tomorrow when I take a shower, we'll see. It'll be a different story. I'm going to be like, no, none of this is right. It doesn't look the same. Go back. Can you do it again?
My morning routine is, yep, still smells fresh. We're good. Like, put it in elastic.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, gosh.
I'm
getting like a head cramp from smiling so much.
And it doesn't smell fresh, I'm like, oh, I guess today's the day.
Today's the day.
Today is that day where we have to take a shower with the hair. I take a shower daily. It depends on where the hair is in the state of like being. Yep. Yeah.
Ooh, I have a quick question.
You go for it. You do you.
I don't know. I wanted to pull up stream because my phone died just so I could see chat too. But I don't know if pulling it up is going to like be too much for my computer while we're doing this. Could you, if you have the chat pop out link handy, maybe I could just have that open and I can see it. And if not, it's not a big deal. But it just occurred to me, I'm like, I want to see chat.
Oh, you definitely need to later on too, because we have a super duper game that we're going to play that is very, very technologically necessary on chat. Really, it's just that we probably don't know enough and chat knows more than us. So I'm going to... Is Discord good? Is Discord a good place? Okay, perfect. Here is... Why are you doing this? Stop doing this. Do you have, like, arguments with your computer? Because I...
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
Okay, good. Because I have way too many of them, and I talk my computer through every single thing that we do.
Yeah,
like, everything.
This year has been like the year of tech problems. Like I'm talking, I got a computer from Best Buy and within a couple months, all the USB started failing and the guy took pity on me and just let me get like a refund and he helped me swap out a new one. And it's just been like one thing after the next. Okay, I think I have chat here, but no one said anything yet. And I just want to make sure.
People talk. Just put in some emotes. Everybody say hi.
Hey. Cool, there it is.
There we go.
It's been the year of tech problems. And I'm like, in the spring, my 2-year Twitch anniversary is coming up. And I feel like I shouldn't feel so new still. And I think that will never really go away. I think if you're doing it right and you're keeping things fresh and inspired and stuff, then you'll always kind of be having something new coming on and new challenges. But I'm like, right now, I'm just like, okay, we're going to get it all out of the way. New camera, new audio setup with like your diagrams. I'm like, I feel that painfully. I do. And just like, let me play a new instrument that I've never really played before. And I'm like, I'm just gonna do it all at once. And I'm like, guys, this is weird. This is weird, right? Everyone's like, I don't know, everything seems the same. I'm like, this is weird.
It is so amazing, watching a stream and being like, oh, this is just a stream. This is great. And then like being the stream person, and you're like, everything's moving. I don't know what to do. It's
And
very
people
different.
say things like, wait, can't you see this or can't you hear that? And I'm like, I really can't. Like, I wish I could explain to you. Or like I'll have like an annoying audio thing. And I'm like, I really want to complain about this audio thing, but there's so much explanation that needs to happen into why this is happening and what the frustration is. I'm like, I can't even complain about it. People are like, this is nice. Wow, this looks easy. I'm like, it's not.
It's true. I feel you so much, like so much, because Twitch released guest star, and everybody is very helpful, very kind, and they just want to help, and because of that, they tell me about it. The problem is like, and I don't know why. Like guest 1 and guest 2 have audio, but guest 3 doesn't. Like I don't understand. They're all set up the exact same way. But
That was me, by the way. They just want to help. So they tell you guys, just so you know, that was me. I was here in Instagram. Like, hey, by the way, have you seen Guest Star? I just saw that. That might be cool. And now I'm like, why would you say that? Obviously, they've gone through like everything they're going to go through to set this up. And I'm like, that was totally me.
yeah. And I just don't understand. I got to throw something at my husband because chat says so, not because this is merged into that. And I love it. Not that reason at all. Oh, no, missed him. But yeah, thank you so much for that sub. We really do appreciate it. Yeah, I really appreciate when people try to like get me in the loop of things, and I was super excited. Twitch reached out to me as part of the alpha program, and I was like, yes.
I was like, I'm going to try this. I told my mods, I was like, guys, there's this new feature. I should use this somehow. And I'm like, I don't know how to use this. And then like, you mentioned like 2 of them work and the other don't. That's just so weird. And I think I've seen somebody use it before, and the audio and video was like all out of sync. And I feel like it's one of those things where you really need to like finagle it and get it right. And I'm like, why can't it just be easy?
Yeah. Yep. And that's the thing is like, it should be. It is. So at its essence, it really, really is that easy. But the problem is it's not at its essence all the time. It, unfortunately, it doesn't work all the time the way we want it to. And so, it's just, in order to show people like, okay, so here's the thing I'm having a problem with. Here is the entire diagram behind that thing.
Or are you just talking about it? I want to see it.
I mean, there is. This is like the before. This is the one that had all the troubles. Oh my goodness.
Zoom, video, OBS, Mixer, us. Got it.
I mean, there's so many pieces to it. Like what virtual cable goes to who and who gets the virtual cable. And I started sitting down. So I had this week off. I am a full-time 40-hour-a-week accountant. That is my job. My job is not a streamer. You all that are a streamer are amazing and absolutely fabulous. I am not that person. I have an IRL job that is...
I'm the same way.
Yeah.
I also got that. And it takes a lot. It takes a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
It really does.
And so I was like, okay, week off. I've got this week off and I'm gonna get our audio correct.
And you did it. It sounds like you got a new one.
No. You can't hear any of the things that are happening on chat. People used to, but also your voice and your mouth were not the same point. Like there was like such a disagreement between the two that it was just ridiculous. But now I can see when you're talking and what you're doing. But also you can hear nothing but me. So yeah, I was like, this is what I'm going to do. And I had to keep calling it Jason on Zoom, he works from home, but he's actually working. So I'm like, can we Zoom now? Please, can we Zoom? I just had to keep calling him and it's still not right. And it's very frustrating. And now I get to throw, flamingos at him. We got some thank yous to just quickly do. I want to say you are on the screen.
Did you want a level 2 hype train? You guys are so awesome.
Crazy.
Well, we appreciate everyone.
Oh, it's so tiny. A little flamingo.
Do you see the little flamingo?
He's just going on a little flight, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. And he's really not a great flyer. All right. I just want to say thank you to
You're just
Chirp
keeping
the
me in
Bird.
suspense. You're just holding it up like you could
You
throw it
ready?
at any second.
It's gonna be now. Thank you to Chirp the Bird for that gift sub. Yeah. Thank you so much to DCF for that gift sub to Arrow. Nope, missed it. That is definitely in the Christmas cactus that needs water. I feel bad for that buddy.
It's not like good. Well,
He looks really, really crappy. He needs water so bad. And thank you so much to Spence.
oh gosh, there's more.
For these 3.
But thank you, Spence.
Ooh, 2 out of 3. And 3 more, Spence. Thank you so much. Oh, so close. So close. Thank you for all of those gifted subs. We really do appreciate it. Getting through level 2 is amazing. I will just remind everybody.
Are you done?
I think so.
Okay.
Oh, nope.
Oh gosh.
Nope. Chirp the Bird with another 2. Do you need your goggles?
I might.
I think I still have them. We had some goggles, but they got covered in whipped cream.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's when you raided into me and someone said like, oh, they're not able to come into chat right now. Something about whipped cream, and I'm like, I want to know what happened.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Jason.
I'll just cover my eyes. You're
yeah,
good.
just close your eyes.
I'm good. Go for it.
So these 2 are from Chirp the Bird. Ooh, those are right
Good
in.
job.
It's just like catapult.
I'm not really good at like throwing or catching. And as a kid, I used to play sports ball, like with a base, like a bat, and I was not good. I should not have been on the team. I will just remind everybody that if we get to a level 10,
Sorry. I don't.
woo, welcome back. If we do get to a level 10, I don't think we've yet to actually complete a level 10. I do know that you completed something pretty high and you put on some tattoos.
Oh yeah. I was doing a charity stream and I had leftover tattoos.
Nice. I will say that if we really reach, like, if we complete a level 10, I don't like rapping, but for some reason, my community thinks I should. We are not a singer.
You're not.
But this is Llama Llama Red Pajama, and I will rap it to you if we complete a level 10. So I'll just remind you that that is the case for anybody that feels like they need to see that happen. Thank you so much for that resub, Cressum.
I 100% want to see that happen.
Oh, here's another one adjacent from Cressum. Cressum wants to see me chuck this at your face. Nope, I missed. That one went into the Bermuda Triangle, which is, there are things like, this is our stream space and also my work office. And there are places where things just hide and I can never find them. In fact, this in here doesn't have like one of those nice little fancy things that doesn't make it feel like you have metal in your ear.
The little. I'm like, oh, I know what it's called. The thing, yeah. You're just putting it in raw.
Yep. Because
it
it
hurts.
fell into the great unknown, and nobody knows where it is. I've looked for it many times and actually moved things in order to try to find it. It is gone. I really just need to bite the bullet and like ear cushion thingy.
I swear, I was just looking at in-ear monitors too, and they even came with like a bunch of different sizes, and so I've seen the word for it on a screen, and I'm like, I feel like I should know what this word is, but no.
Nope. Also, I have really big ear holes, so like trying to find earplugs to sleep in, because things happen to be loud at night in our house, but in order to be able to sleep, they don't have extra large ear hole things. They don't.
Whatever they're called.
Whatever they're called, they don't have them. I just have really big ear holes. Like, how do you explain to somebody on Amazon, like, large ear hole earplugs? And they're like, they don't know. They don't know. Nobody knows. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Whipped cream. So on the 11th of December, 11 days ago, it was a Sunday. We gave our community the goal, like the stretch goal. That goal you do not think anyone will ever meet.
Mm-hmm.
We made it somewhere last year, 2021, to 250-ish. So we were like, okay, 300. There's no way that we'll be able to make it to that.
Was it subs or what was it?
It was for charity, so it was like donos to a charity.
It was dollars. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah.
And we're like, there's no way that is going to happen at all. There's no way. And it did.
It did.
So I wrapped this book, Where is Santa Claus?
Okay, you said I wrapped this book, and I was like, okay, you wrapped it in Christmas wrap for some reason. I'm like, oh no, I got it. She wrapped it. Oh,
Yeah,
love.
like where is Santa? I'm such a G. It's just crazy. So I G'd out and wrapped that book. But we had a 2-hour spot, and our community was so amazing. They got there in the first hour.
Wow.
I know, it was crazy. I'm so just at awe with how amazing they are. And I think that's a real thing. I don't know if you see that sometimes too, where it's just like, I didn't do anything. You all are freaking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's awesome.
That is just what it felt like. So we said, okay, this has happened. And so then I volunteered adjacent, because I was like, I'm going to rap, so you have to deal with whatever else.
Listen, I just rapped. Whatever else is going on you. I love it.
Exactly. And so I said, Jason will get pied in the face. And because of conversations, people were like, no, we want him to eat fruitcake. And I was like, okay, Jason will get pied in the face and eat fruitcake if we make it to $500. And people just, kind of pushed at it. And I was like, okay, listen, if we get to 500, I'll get pied, he'll get pied, and he'll eat fruitcake.
You're like, I'll get pie, but I'm not eating fruitcake.
Exactly.
You know, it's funny. Actually, I've secretly always wanted to get pied in the face. I feel like it sounds really fun, and like it probably doesn't hurt that much. And one time for like a talent show, when I was in like second grade, me and a friend were like, "Ooh, we're gonna do like a comedy bit, and it's gonna involve a pie in the face." And I was like so excited to like see. I've seen in cartoons and stuff. I'm like, this looks hilarious. And the teacher's like, "No, you can't do that." And now you're mentioning, I'm like, man, I want to get pied in the face.
Put it as a stretch goal, but let me give you some pointers. Do you, it kind of just from like my knowledge, do you live in an apartment, or do you like,
Yes.
do you have a washer and dryer
Apartment.
in your apartment?
Building, not unit.
Okay, that's okay. It's at least close by.
It's doable.
It's doable. First off, cover everything. Like, go to like Home Depot, go to wherever,
Get a
and
tarp.
just get a tarp and cover everything. Behind you, specifically, like have your husband stand behind you with the tarp, and like just be the wall. Just tell him that is his job. Be the wall. And then
Charlotte can pie me. Anthony's being the wall. Charlotte will do the pieing.
Knowing my Coco and the fact that your Charlotte looks like her, she probably could figure it out. So, but then I will say, you will get pied. Things will be fine. People will raid you out because you have mods that are amazing. So they'll just do the raid. And then when everything's done, you'll go and take a shower. And then you'll be like, I still smell whipped cream.
I was expecting, and then you'll shower, and then everything will be fine.
Nope. No. And if you use towels behind you, you will wash them. And then you will smell them and you will say, put them back in. I have not smelled the re-dryered. The washing smells fine, but the dryer after, our children, we make them do chores. That is a thing. They don't do them punctually. So everything got washed, but it was still stinky. So we washed it again. And it hasn't made it all the way through the dry to fold. It's been dried, but not folded. So we got to like smell it. It smelled like it would be okay after the washing. I can't make promises. I have no promises to make after 2 washes. I just know after 1 wash, not okay.
I thought I wanted this. Thank you.
Put it as like a super stretch goal, because then you like get to, it got to the point where I was like, this is gonna be fine, I'm gonna do fine. But then when Jason actually went to like pie me, I was worried I wasn't gonna be able to breathe underwater. Like that was the thing that like I was like,
when you first were gonna warn me about like the smell and everything, I thought the warning was gonna be like, here's tips, like don't breathe in. So I'm like, oh my god, yeah, it's gonna be like on your face, and you're gonna like sniff it, and that actually sounds dangerous.
yeah, I mean that was my worry, but that is not the thing. We woke up the next morning and it wasn't horrible, so it's okay. But you're gonna go to bed thinking I never want to have whipped cream ever in my life again.
Yeah, I haven't thought about it really since I thought about it when I was 8, and it seemed like a really fun idea, but I was 8. So maybe now I have a little more foresight and be like, maybe I don't want to be pied in the face.
I recommend, yeah, I recommend putting it like as a super stretch and just like doing that.
Yeah, right goal.
Right. Like super way out. Also, I also recommend don't eat fruitcake because that stuff is nasty. I ended up having to eat that too.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, we told her,
fruitcake.
it's not great. There's like one fruitcake everybody passes around throughout the entire world, and it's really dry.
Oh, no.
Yeah. We told our community if they got to $4,000 like as a whole, that I would do that and not just make a Jason do it. And they did, and that was great. And also, bright green things should not be inside of cake. I don't know who decided that was a thing. Yep.
Oh my gosh.
It was not great. So, ooh, we've got pies floating around out in our chat right now. We throw sandwiches on a regular basis, but pies are new.
You guys are so funny. Oh
All
my
right.
gosh.
Let's talk about Charlotte. I mean, that's why I want to talk about her. So, where did you get Charlotte? Like, how did she come to be part of your life? And also, you get super excited, like you are like infatuated. And I love my kittens. I love them so much, but you are like,
Listen, she is bar none the sweetest cat to ever exist. 100 years from now, there will be no Charlotte. Charlotte is the sweetest. She's so polite. It's bizarre. I've never met such a polite cat. And Nika in chat just said, I remember Charlotte Bean's first day. I still have pictures. So I told Anthony one day, maybe this wasn't a great idea, honestly. Like it was fate, like it had to be, but maybe this wasn't a great idea. We weren't like engaged yet or anything. We were like, we just started living together. And I was like, look at cats. I want like 2 cats and they can be friends. And then one of them will like secretly love the other. We'll have like our own little favorites, but they won't be favorites. I had it all in my head. And then one day he's like, yeah, let's do it. It's like, really? Oh my God. Okay. And so we went and it was actually near where Nika lives. And so she has cats and she loves cats. And I was like, we're getting a kitten. Do you want to come? She's like, oh my God, I am there. So we just went. And then, speak of the devil, she's just sauntering on in right now. We just saw her. And I remember someone telling me that tuxedo cats are very cuddly and very affectionate. So there's a little tuxedo cat with Charlotte in the cage. And poor little thing, she's glaring at me now like, what? Do you mean you didn't want me first? I saw this tuxedo cat and I was like, let's see this one. And I was looking at it and then Anthony was just there with Charlotte. Charlotte sniffed his finger and he said, I like this one. And so he brought her into the bathroom where we could like kind of play with her with toys and get to know her a little bit. And we just like fell in love. She's so sweet. Hi, Sleepy. Hello. Come here. She likes to hop up in my lap on stream sometimes.
Anytime that you get rated, it's like, hi, I'm Natalie, and this is Charlotte. like immediately. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, welcome in. I'm Natalie. This is Charlotte.
You know, like Charlotte in a nutshell. So when we first got, okay, she totally did the creepy cat thing. I did not see her move. I looked to look at her and she's like immediately right there. Come on, come say hi. We're talking about you. So we're talking about Charlotte. Hi. So we like when we first got her, if she would like scratch our hands, I remember like I would play rough with my cat growing up. And so my hands were always like just so scratched up and terrible. So we would like be very emphatic, like, ow, that hurts. Ow, ow. So that way she would learn not to scratch us. But that's pretty much all we did. There was one night where she was our feet under the blankets. She was playing with our feet. And then we pulled away the blankets. And once she saw that it was our feet, she stopped. She just knew that would hurt. So she didn't. And she's just like the sweetest. Here, look, see, look at her. Like, come on. Like she's resting her head in my hand right now. Like she's so sweet. She's just the sweetest. She's so polite. We'll be playing with toys and she'll like scratch the toys and bite them. And then our hand will get intercepted and she'll be like, pat, 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 like so politely. She's just very sweet. We just love her. Anthony's definitely a dog person, but he, we love our Charlotte.
I just think it's just so adorable. You're like, hey, I play music, but look, it's Charlotte.
I immediately go to Barlet Cam.
Yeah, and so you call her Barlet.
Points, you can switch the camera, and then I'm like giving it to them for free. Like, look at her. She knows we're talking about her. I said, I love Charlotte. She's like, oh, that's my voice.
That's me.
Talking about me. Yeah.
Yeah, so you call her Barlet, so we need to get into that. But yeah, the other piece is when people come and you're like, if you follow me, I can shake your hand.
I love it. I forget what she's like. She was in her chair. She's purring right now, by the way. I could totally put the mic on her purring right now. Reverb, it's amazing.
Our Coco actually is the same way. Like we have Coco and Mo.
Yeah.
And Mo does not look like Charlotte at all. But Coco, she doesn't love the love. She very much is an adopted cat, and the people that had her before us, they were tiny kittens before we got them, and the people that had them before us did not want to fall in love with her because they had too many. So they didn't show her enough affection. So she still is a little bit standoffish, but if you look at her, she immediately purrs. Like, even if she doesn't want you to touch her, she's like, "Brrr."
Well, wait, listen, right? Can you hear her?
Not quite, no, but I can picture it in my head because of, yeah.
Like, okay, crazy cat lady. Yeah, we get it. She's purring. When we first got her, I told Anthony, I was like, is something wrong with her? It's cute that she's purring all the time, but it was like a week straight that she never stopped purring. I was like, is she okay? He's like, babe, I think she's just happy. I'm like, okay.
She won't stop. Yeah.
Purring, is she broken? She's just happy. Yeah, we love her.
She's adorable, and we have 2 kids. Jason and I have two human children, in addition to Coco and Mo, and they see Charlotte and they're like, "Oh my goodness, it looks just like Coco!" Like, it looks so much like Coco.
There's
It's
someone
crazy.
I follow on Instagram whose cat looks just like Charlotte. And so I get it. You see it and you're like, I have to let this person know how much their cat looks like my cat. Like, I know cats just be gray, but like it looks just like Charlotte.
Exactly.
I totally get it. I want to see pictures of your cats, by the way.
Um,
Or if they present themselves on stream, but I want to see the one that looks like Charlotte.
Well, the problem is with stream is we are in a shed, and we want them to come in, and they eat cords when they were kittens. So we just kind of like we don't let them in here very often.
Yep.
And in the summertime, it's so hot in here that we have to leave the door open, so they would just run away. But we're back to the fall, winter, so the door is shut, and I let Coco come in here one day, and she just like literally was having a conversation with me, like, I want to leave, and I'm like, do you want to leave now? And she's like, meow. Like, I have to come back though, and she just sat there and said nothing. Like, well, that's your problem. I don't give a shit. Like, she was just like, that's fine. Can I go inside now? So
Cool.
yeah.
I'm on Twitch. Whatever. Give me Temptations.
Yeah, I don't care. They do have their own. We steal it very often, but they do have their own Twitch channel. It's called the Surf Shack. And when it's not really super cold, we let them go outside and occasionally remember to turn on the Twitch channel. But they can go out through our kitchen window into a catio that looks like a surf shack. So that's where they like to be. And then Coco yells at us every single morning, telling us we should let her outside. A fly stuck to a web. Welcome in. We super appreciate you being here. Just give us one moment and we'll play you our welcome song. We want to tell you all about our amazing guest, but we want to wait till the commercials are over so none of you miss it.
Wonderful guest, Charlotte.
And also, Charlotte is here, and also the Natalie Paige.
The star.
But yes, it's remarkably lovely to me that, you know, people have come into your stream and you're like, hey, I sing Charlotte. Like,
Charlotte be the cat, like 100% of the time.
she's amazing, and I just sometimes sing. Sometimes my husband is here singing too, but really none of that matters because Charlotte is here. Do you see her? She's back there.
You see her? Zooms in.
Like, look, she's right there. Do you see her?
It's like I'm petting her. Aw.
If you follow, I'll shake your paw. Like,
I'm being absolutely roasted right now.
but in the most loving way, because it's just so wonderful that I really do love it. I chuckle every time I come in because it's like, guys, welcome in. I'm so happy you're here, Charlotte. Like, it's
a great moment of reflection for me.
You were really worried about being on an interview show because you were probably worried somebody was going to roast you. And look what we're doing.
It's literally my worst nightmare, but we're fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
No, I got my cat. We're good.
Everyone, welcome in. We're so happy that you are here. We do have a little bit of a raid song for you. And while that is playing, I will throw in a flamingo at adjacent because Miss BMR, Bring Me Rocks, gifted a sub out. So I will chuck it at him. We don't know where his goggles are tonight, so he's just gonna have to deal with it. You good? You ready?
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna press this then.
You made it to our island, made you never get.
Oh, that one swung back at me.
Pull up a chair.
Nope, that one's over to you, though.
Weary feet. You traveled across some choppy twitch seas. We're glad you're here with Jason and vibing. Hey.
You left before I could say adjacent. You can't hear that because our audio is so messed up. You used to be able to. You used to be able to hear that.
I'm not an audio guru. I just want to preface with that. But I did have someone just walk me through something that I think it's super janky feeling, but we set it up once and you're done. I don't know what you're currently using, but we can talk audio sometimes and I can see if maybe I can. Now we're all already adding a third layer. There's Zoom and OBS, and I'm like, that's kind of a lot, but maybe I might be able to help you something where I'd be able to hear what you're hearing too with the song. I'm like, yeah, I did not even know there was a thing happening. I was just like looking at it.
You're like, why are you moving?
I was getting distracted. Nika posted a picture in my Discord where when she first had baby Charlotte. I was like, oh, I'm like, oh wait, okay, wait.
Back to the interview. Yeah. So here, you could used to, but because we used a widget, but the widget causes delays. So then we switched it. So now you can't hear it, but there's no widget. So yeah. But yeah,
see, she's so cute.
Look, see, that's exactly it. Look at her.
She's baby.
No, I get it. Charlotte and Coco, there is a particular cat, and they are both them that is like on the cat food. Like they are like model cats. They're Vogue.
It's true. I when we got Charlotte, that also happened to like exactly overlap with the first time I had a phone with portrait mode. So that was just like I had a new phone like a year later just because I was running out of space and like I'm out of Google accounts. It's just too much Charlotte in portrait mode in HD. I'm like, I can't. Her profile picture on Instagram, oh my god, it's so cute. Like she looks like a star. So mine, I don't know. It's a selfie I took at like a McDonald's. I don't know, but like Charlotte portrait.
I will say the one that you had before, not the current one, like just the one previous. I stole a screenshot up to use as your like next week we have the Natalie Paige. Yeah, and one of our mods is like, it looks like it looks like Hunger Games. And I was like, yeah, I can see that. Because, like, the way we had the leaves, like, going across your face. And you're, like, looking off to the side.
Our next champion, Natalie Paige.
Be careful. She has Charlotte with her. Charlotte's going to get you.
Natalie, girl on fire.
Jason, exactly. Get ready. Yeah. So yeah, it's just kind of it's the Natalie and Charlotte show. Anthony seems lovely, but he doesn't really even like get any of the top 2 billings. You're lucky you're in the top 2, even though it's your show.
of 3 people.
Charlotte has 1, 2, and 3 sometimes as well.
It's like what I like to say. It's Charlotte's world. We're just living in it.
Well, it has been very lovely speaking with you tonight. One thing we do on this channel is we play a really stupid game. And we're gonna do that now. I have to move some things around. First off, we are gonna need some points, so we need a point board. I am like a trebuchet, flinging flamingos. All right, we have a points board. We also need a host for our game show tonight. And Jason gets to come back without me chucking things at his face.
Oh, nice. I still have the job.
You do have, yeah.
Awesome.
To the skyhook. I don't even know what that is.
Ooh, that'd be intense.
Yeah, I'm going to have to Google that and see if I can just chuck them even harder at your face with a skyhook.
All right, that might take out some walls.
This is true. We can't do that. Okay, so let me explain how this game works. This is very much Family Feud style. There is nobody kissing anybody, so you don't have to worry about that. But the rules are pretty similar. Jason is going to give us a category that people have been surveyed about. I can promise you that we know nothing about who has been surveyed. Not what decade they are from, or any information about them whatsoever. It gets kind of weird. Questions.
Okay.
Questions could be similar to, what is a house that you do not want to live in? Examples could be a outhouse, a jailhouse.
I'm not even clever enough for that. I'm like, I don't know, like a small moldy one. Like, I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna do so bad on this. This is great.
It's okay. Jason, do you have a buzzer for me? So one thing that is my community has come to know is that I cannot pretend to make a sound. So if I go like this and like meh is what you would think you might say, for example, I would not make the meh sound. I would just go and expect to actually be able to buzz in. So they got me buzzers. Like it's really the only reason that I have them, because I don't know how to buzz in. So you can say your name. You can try to make a sound. Sometimes they don't come through unless you have original audio on.
Oh, wait, for me to make a buzzer sound?
You can just like yell at adjacent, and that's fine. Oh, I wanted to mention,
make a nice resonant sound. No, that's a very bad
no,
sound.
we didn't hear it. Yeah, I will say I wanted to talk about, before you got that, the silicone little cap on your straw. I have the same metal thing. Oh, is it one piece or is it two?
Yours doesn't have it. It comes off, but it came with it.
Oh no, I had to buy like the little tips on them, and I just didn't know where it was tonight.
They're ripping you off. Mine came with it.
I have like too often like really gotten close to like breaking teeth on this. In fact, one of them is a little sharp.
Oh.
But I do have the silicone pieces, and without them, all my teeth would be jagged because it's just too often that you're like, yeah.
Yeah, I do that for sure. Mm-hmm. Okay, buzzer sound. I'll go beep.
That's a perfect one. So when Jason says it, you can be, you could try to be the first person in to buzz in and give an answer. And if you are the number one answer based on the survey, you get the point. If you are not the number one person, then answer. Yeah, number one answer.
Oh,
person.
if you're not the first person to buzz.
Yeah, also that.
Good, gotcha.
If you don't get the number one answer, you can ask chat to help you out.
What they think. Ooh, okay, lifeline.
Yeah, exactly. So you may you have a bigger chance of getting something on there, but if you know what the number one answer is, you want to get that first.
Smack talk. We're not helpful.
That's sometimes true.
No, it's great.
Smalls.
It's great. It's fine.
That is a wonderful mod of ours. We call him Smalls, and he is lovely and amazing. So you may also call him Smalls if you would like. Many people call him Small Talk, which is not correct. It's either Smack Talk, but better Smalls.
Gotcha.
Smalls. I love Smalls.
I know.
Yep.
It's great.
All right.
Wait, is that your buzzer?
Yep.
Oh,
I have to put it back here because if I put it up here, nobody would have eardrums. So I gotta like hide it.
Wait, maybe I can make a little harmonic.
Do you have original
buzzer.
sound on?
Yes. No. It was. Oh, wait. Now it is. Wait. Yes.
All right, now try.
No, I do. I thought I had it all on. There's my buzzer.
There it is.
You don't. Okay, whatever you'd like to do. If you put that down, though, you're definitely not going to get the number one answer if that is your buzzer. If you say
if my
beep,
buzzer's beep,
yeah, that could be.
that doesn't count.
No, it will. It will count, and we will giggle. It'll be good.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Ready for the first question?
Absolutely. Don't you see us
As I'll
ready?
ever be.
Yeah, you both seem really ready for this. Okay. No.
Is that your ready face?
Because it prepares you to say,
No, I'm scared. I feel like I need to say it and then run.
Wait. All right, get ready.
You already have, you just exhale the beep.
like you're ready. See, that was such a loud beep. It's so much louder than I thought I could say it because I was ready. I was like, diaphragm, you know? Okay, I'm ready.
Make sure she has time to take a deep breath in because she has to be able. Are you ready?
You said something like, if that's your buzzer, it's not going to count or whatever. Like, oh, I'm ready.
Came on.
Let's go from the diaphragm.
You gotta be able to breathe it out.
All right, I'm ready.
All right, you ready? Okay, I'm just gonna keep this back here. You do you.
Okay, here it comes. Name an item you might accidentally leave in a cab.
We'll give that one to you because there's a delay. All right, what would you like to say?
Mine was wallet, but I love that child is like the first go-to in chat. Chat, we're not helpful. Oh, I'm sure you are also chat. Questionable.
You
No, I
never
would do
know.
Wallet.
Oh wait, you said child?
Yeah. You never know. It's a mixture of.
though.
I will tell you
Wallet
that
fake
Smalls
answers.
has no children, so just to keep that in mind when you're trying to decide. All right.
That is tied for number one, so that counts.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Do we get to share points if I also get number one?
No.
Damn it.
No.
But it's tied. She should.
But look, it's me and Charlotte. We think she should.
She should.
Just look at Charlotte. Say no to Charlotte. How can you do that?
All right. Point for Natalie. All right. What were the
All right,
other answers?
So phone was tied for with the wallet.
I was gonna say phone. That was my
Yeah.
first choice.
And then
Only
So in a way,
because
we're both winners.
it's a both thing. I'm like, I will get you and I will win. You're like, we're both winners. And look, it's Charlotte.
It's funny because I'm normally very competitive. Anthony pokes fun at me all the time for being like, and I'm like, I know it's like a me problem, but
Charlotte's in chat too.
Oh, look, there she is.
oh my god, I know who Charlotte the Barlet is. That's not my account.
That is
But I know
not
who it is.
this Charlotte.
Charlotte Bean is Charlotte's account. But anyway, next question.
I actually left my phone accidentally in an Uber, and that was like an entire night. That was not a good night. How do you
Rough time.
text an Uber without your phone?
Yeah, it's hard.
Gotta have a friend, I suppose.
Yeah, one that's willing to text on your behalf, right, Jason?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Are we ready for the next question?
Yep, ready. It was not when we met, Smalls.
Oh, do you want the other answers?
Yeah.
The last three answers were coat, umbrella, or suitcase.
I would find it hard to leave a suitcase.
Maybe in
like,
the
a
trunk.
Yeah, but like when you're getting out and you're close. You okay back there? Have you left?
Oh, yeah.
You can't see her.
she's
You
gonna-
can't. It's all right. She's out of frame. She's out of frame. It's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I would find it hard to leave my suitcase behind. I need that when I get out.
You don't
So-
need your phone?
I mean, that just slips out of your pocket.
Oh,
You
okay.
think you have it,
All
but
right.
you don't.
All right. I see.
All right. I'm ready.
Okay. Do you have your breath
Are you
inhaled,
ready? Breathe in.
Natalie? I'm going to hold the answer. Okay. Where'd it go? Name a profession that might use an alias. Yes, vibing.
Author.
An author.
Oh my God, you're so smart.
This is not the top answer. So-
Not the number one answer. All right. So
All right,
you
beep. Do I get
You-
one now?
you do, but you can also see what chat says. You don't even have to beep. You can just wait and see what they have to say. All right.
This is fair. Well, I was going to say spy, like folksy. Performer's a little vague. I was gonna say spy, and I was like, "Is that stupid?" And that's why I didn't beep, and then you did. I was like, "Oh, damn!" And then yours was actually really good. I feel like yours should have been number one because that makes the most sense.
Right, but just as a reminder, we have no idea what decade these people are from or
It's
that they
true.
are actually people. We're
Poor
pretty
host
sure.
Joe says actors. Joe says actors, and that was going to be my follow-up guess, but you know what? I'm going to change it to just kind of like off of yours, but then slightly different in case that's number one. Is it musicians?
no.
No. Who's
So
higher?
technically, we're both losers.
Yep.
Both losers. Which is the less loser?
I will
You
tell
beat
you
first,
that spy was the number one answer.
Ooh.
That was gonna be before you even buzzed. I was like, I should say beep for spy, and I was like, no, that's dumb. And then I saw Folksy say it, and I was like, spy. I should say spy, and then I didn't. I didn't trust myself. See, it's just,
Or
it's-
folksy.
Yep.
It's just Folksy either.
I don't trust
should
myself
have.
or you.
I said spy before you even buzzed. Oh,
You had it.
See, I gotta trust myself. I'm working on it.
And folksy.
And Folksy, yeah. Hello, Folksy. Thank you. Nailed it.
Good job, pal.
So spy was number one. Criminal was number two.
Oh, I guess you would need an alias if you were a
Wait,
criminal.
the questions say profession?
It did say profession.
I'm a professional criminal. You can call me Joe. Oh, wait, no, we have Joe in the chat. Joe, are you a criminal?
You can call me Criminal Joe. It's like,
Not horror host Joe, just criminal Joe.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different people.
Undercover cop was next.
Sorry, Joe.
Then private investigator.
see, those are all the directions my brain went, but I couldn't decide like which thing to say first. You know, like spy or
no.
like criminal or like investigate. I was like, what do I? And then
Too
you
many
buzzed, and
things.
it turns out I was right on like all of them, not just top one. I was like 100% correct.
Yep. They
See, now
all
you're
would have
seeing
beaten.
the side of me Anthony
that
knows
one.
with the games. I'm like, see, I lost, but technically I should have won extra.
I extra win. I almost just spit really cold beverage out my nose because
Yeah.
because Joe is like, maybe. What I said.
me in the first round, we're all winners. Me in the second, see, I knew it. I got all of them, and you got none.
Yeah,
man.
we're tied at 1 right now, but I will just say so that you know, when we get to 3, whoever has 3 points is the winner. So
Okay.
you're down. You're dying. That's what she's saying.
Here we go.
Going down. And hi, Corey.
Corey.
Hi, Corey.
Okay. Whoa.
This is serious business.
I see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Charlotte's just going to town.
Nobody can see her. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely a Coco and Mo move where you're just like, hey, how you doing, cute kitty? And they're like, fuck off, I'm busy.
Leg in the air. All right, I'm ready.
All right, let's do
For all the
this.
internet points.
All right. Yep, all of them.
All of them. Sorcerers, pinballs, right? Yep.
Yeah. Name a gift that might be insulting to receive on Christmas.
Beep.
I love that buzz.
We need to, between all of our mods and us and like everyone involved, we need to get like a compilation of like buzzing noises. Beep! It's going to be a wonderful one to add to it.
Oh, will be.
All right, what do you got?
I feel like this probably isn't on the list, and I feel like this one's tough because I feel like there are so many things that it could be, and to happen to guess the number one, it's just marginal, right? I was gonna say self-help book. People like to give books, and I'm like,
Don't give your bestie a self-help book. Bad.
It's on the list.
It is?
It's on the
Okay.
list. It's not number one, though.
that's what I'm saying with this one. I feel like there's
Yeah.
so many that could be such hilariously backhanded gifts that they're all just 1 point away from each other. You know what I mean? They're like tied.
Yep.
I was going to say, and I'm going to look at the list before I like give my final answer, but my first reaction was vacuum. Like, that was my first, like if I received a vacuum from adjacent, I would be super mad. But the funny story is I actually gave adjacent a vacuum for Christmas.
You did? I might have asked for it.
Yeah, I was thinking from like some other relative, and I'm like, oh my god, from a spouse, it's so much worse. But you actually did.
I
That's
did.
Why it was fresh in your subconscious.
It
Ooh.
was.
Yep.
I was like, oh, Jason would really like this vacuum. And I got it. But if he ever got me a vacuum, I would be pissed. Like, so bad.
Oh,
I would be so mad at
A fly
you.
stuck to a web loves vacuuming.
Well, you do too. You always
You
just
like
want to like
vacuuming.
vacuum with your little thing. And you said that you really wanted like a hand vacuum.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh, this would be great.
It's true. I asked for it.
Yes.
vacuuming.
You don't have to feel too bad.
Natalie loves vacuuming as well. There are too many people that love vacuuming. For me, I'm like, I don't give a shit what's underneath that counter. Like, you just
You just leave it for me because I
get
like it.
really bad allergies, like really bad. And I don't vacuum a lot because the battery doesn't last enough. I went over the same spot at least 6 times. And I'm like, it's still pulling up Charlotte hair. I got to go over it again. And I did one hallway here. I didn't even get to the living room, didn't get to the music room, which is the worst. You know, my allergies are so bad. I'm like, the battery died. Got to charge it up for next time. And I don't vacuum very often. But when I do, I'm like, oh, this feels so right.
Yeah.
batteries dying. Jason broke himself. He decided he was going to try to fly off of his bicycle and just like go, but instead he like smashed and broke a collarbone. So I had to do like all of the outdoor work, and we have a weed whacker that dies after like seriously like 10 minutes. Does it make it 10 minutes?
Probably not.
No, it doesn't make it 10 minutes. And
Yikes.
I had to do like, I so almost bought a weed whacker, like, no joke, at least 10 to 20 times. I almost bought a weed whacker because I would go out there and I would just start, and I would like start around the fence, and I would try to get to the end of the fence and couldn't because it would stop working. Like, and you have to wait hours for it to be able to do 10 minutes worth of time. And it was just,
That's what bugs me the most. I'm like, oh, this was so good. I'm finally vacuuming. Like, I'm getting myself to do this chore, and I'm ready to go for like hours. I swear, I'm fine. I was listening to Carrie Ann on Twitch. I was like, some pretty music. I'm like, just gonna go like very slowly and dig it all up. And I'm like, now I'm ready to. I have the momentum, and then it dies. I gotta wait. And that was last week. I haven't. And then I also dropped the vacuum on my foot, and it hurt a lot. And now I'm a little bit afraid of it. I think I might have sprained my foot with it, as a matter of fact. But I'm like, come on. And I'm like, and it takes so long to charge up again. So anyway.
yeah. Oh, it's just so bad when something like that happens because it's so hard to find the momentum to go again. And yeah, I've got
Gotta wait for it.
I've got one toenail that's just been not okay for like 6 months now. I'm like waiting. It is the
Is it from the
real.
vacuum?
It was from the edging of the like side garden.
But now you can't vacuum. That's the important part. right?
Exactly. I can't because of my toe.
You can't.
No.
No one wants you to or expects
No.
you to. Absolutely
No,
not.
absolutely not. Jason doesn't have a problem with his shoulder anymore, so he should do all of the work because my toe has a little bit of wrong colored spot because I tripped one time. So he should definitely.
Sounds right to me.
Yeah, yeah. I'm glad we've got a consensus, so that's good. Oh wait,
You still need to go.
wait. Did
I was like, next question, please. I forgot. Wait, what was the question?
wait? Yeah, it was
Oh,
what
the
present do you
gift
know? Yeah. Wait though. Wait, is Jerfo not here tonight?
No,
Is the wait. No, hold on. Is Jerfo not here? Brox is just trolling me with some Jerfo. Shout
I
out.
was like, I don't see Jerfo. I was just thinking that. I was like, where's Jerfo? I don't see him.
Oh,
He blocked
I
me
think
out.
so.
And I was like, if I won't
Yes.
say anything, fine.
I completely discolored my toe based on just like tripping. Jerfo did an IRL show here and he left and he went home and it was great. And then no one can actually piece together the rest of the night. And I will tell you that I did not have alcohol. It was just nobody knows what happened. I somehow sliced my toe open and
Stop. No.
needed stitches. Nobody can figure out how it happened. Like there were like pieces involved that nobody can like really accurately say exactly what happened. I just thought
Are you
Jerfo
sure
show.
there was no alcohol? Are
Over
we
the-
sure?
I will be 100% transparent over the course of I don't know, like 4 hours. I had like super low level ABV,
It's a little.
like tiny, like
It was the
traces.
Yep.
It was
It probably was, yeah. I don't
Did
like
you give your final answer yet?
vacuum.
It was vacuum.
We're gonna go with
That's why
vacuum.
we're talking about this. I was like, oh no, she never did. We got on such a tangent. Oh my God. And I was like, wait, no, injustice. She totally did. It was vacuums.
Okay.
I was gonna say vacuum, but we're just gonna go with that because why not?
Let me just make sure. There's a lot of things on here. No, it's not on the list. So Natalie gets the point.
Oh, vacuum's not even on the list. Wow, I can't believe Ryan
No.
Leaf Music is still here.
Yeah.
It's way
Wait, I have a
past his
question.
bedtime.
Mine was on the list, but it wasn't number one. What number was
Okay.
self-help book?
Yours was number 4.
Oh, that's pretty good.
The first answer was gym membership or gym equipment.
That is definitely two, like both sides.
Yeah. I think I saw this one in chat. The second answer was deodorant or soap.
Oh, I did
So like
see deodorant,
hygiene
yeah.
products.
I feel
Yeah.
like those should have been number one. Like I think the exercise things, if it's something you're really interested in and you've talked about, then it's not offensive. But if it's completely unprompted from someone who's not like your spouse, I can totally see that being on the list. But I would have thought like hygiene products. would
Wait,
have
if
been
it's
number one.
completely unprompted and it's from your spouse, totally number one. You're like, I'm really enjoying these donuts, and your spouse is like, here's a treadmill, and you're like,
Here's a treadmill. No, I mean like if it's unprompted and yeah, no, that is fine.
no, that's fine. I'll just say, if Jason gives me a treadmill for Christmas, there will be fights. Just
I have given you one of the things on this list.
there will be fights.
I've given you a cookbook,
I do want a cookbook.
but they're like fun
Oh, I
cookbooks.
shouldn't be
Yeah.
on the list.
No, that's like a different thing.
Okay. All right. Phew.
Yeah.
And then the last one is secondhand or regifted item.
Oh yeah, that could be
But
a
how
thing.
would you know?
I mean, sometimes it's obvious.
still has their name on it.
Like I gave you socks and you gave me those same socks
Same
next year.
Wait a minute. These are those avocado socks I gave you. And you're like, yeah,
I love avocado socks.
they're adorable.
Next question.
My mom gave me these for Christmas last year. Somebody on Twitch made them. Aren't they adorable?
They're so cute.
Yeah, I've got one with a raccoon and one with our flamingo on it.
I love the flamingo. Wait, I just found this emote today. Because I normally, when I'm watching Twitch, 90% of the time it's on mobile. But now that I'm on desktop, I saw this one.
The dancing one?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It's so cute.
I would not have those in our chat, except Adjacent will do things like that. I don't know how to, I don't do those. Those are Adjacent things.
So cute. Look at everybody in chat. Hi, flat guy.
That E-Flat guy is our guest next week.
Ooh, how exciting.
And it'll be wonderful.
All right.
All right.
Where are we? Natalie's up 2-1.
Yeah, if Natalie gets this one, she wins.
Yep. Okay. Here
Her and Charlotte.
Okay.
They both win. You can't
Winners.
see her, so it's not quite as good. I mean, I can see it,
Aw.
but nobody else can.
There. She's right there.
Spence, thank you for that gift sub to Brian.
People have real names, but I have a hard time with people's real names. Like Ryan. Brian is a real name of a person that is here. I will always call him that E-Flat guy, even when he's on my show when I have to interview him.
And chances are, if that's your username, it's probably like fair game.
Yeah, exactly. If you put your name out there, that's what you're called from now on.
Yep. And I have to be honest. I told Anthony, I was like, I feel bad. I don't even know what her name is. Not her, was you. Because you're like, I'm Island. And I'm like, she's Island.
No, I'm vibing.
But this is embarrassing. Point is, I don't even know what your fake name is. No, it's so rude. No, but I was like,
I
you
don't
know,
know your
but
fake
and then
name.
I was but then I was checking on your profile and stuff, and I'm like, no, they're really just like, these are like our pseudonyms and stuff. And I'm like, I'm sure if she was like sharing her real name, I probably would have known it. But I was like, I don't know. I guess it's just anyway, I'm gonna just.
Yeah.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, no, vibing and adjacent. The problem is there was one of us, and then we became two of us because I talk too much and he doesn't. So there we have to have two different personalities.
You guys are me and Anthony. I love it.
And then occasionally the reason our children they don't really have a it's just like Charlotte doesn't really have a profile, but she does. Our children don't really have a profile, but autopilot, they wanted to be able to talk in there. And then also Johnny and Heidi have GIFs, so they will GIF in Johnny and Heidi's channel and then also just talk in autopilots. That's the only reason they have an account.
Yeah, they don't come to ours.
Nope, they
care
don't
about
even
us.
come to ours. They will steal Adjacent's because it's on the TV and talk as him, so it looks like he's talking without punctuation.
That's fun.
Midstream on daytimes. At nighttime, they're sleeping.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Ready
Okay,
for a
go.
question?
Yep, ready.
Okay. Name a reason you might go home early from work.
Beep.
Yes, beep.
I always want to go home early from work. I got this. Bring Me Rocks honestly has my earnest personal, but dancer Chef Frank has got Tina. Okay, I just want to say Tina and Bring Me Rocks have my actual answers, but being sick is the obvious one that I'm going to go for. But just straight up, it's not the vibe today. But I'm going to go with sick.
Ding, ding, ding. You get it.
Number one, right?
Number one.
That's got to be the number one.
But everyone who said sick as the response, making it number one, every person that contributed to that slot is 100% lying about it.
That's fair.
Yeah, yes, yep, I agree.
That's a fair and well said answer. I appreciate that.
I actually don't mind my job. It's not it's not bad, but it's still a job. So, I live in a shed that's like my house is like right. I don't live in the shed. I live in a house in the shed. Sorry. I work in a shed. I don't live in a shed. I don't live in the shed, people.
Sure.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, even like midday, I'll be like,
Yeah. My
the commute is tough. I have to go home.
My follow-up to my answer is kind of crap too, because I feel like I get sick like all the time, and it's kind of ironic because most of the time when I call out sick, I'm like, what if they don't believe me and they think I'm faking it? And then he's like, babe, you're so sick, and I'm like, but they think I'm faking it. It's like, you can't stand up. I'm like, my head hurts.
I absolutely love Smalls. I gotta say,
He's right. Yeah.
I gotta say a couple things. So, earlier on, we were talking about names, and then Smalls says, where is he? Where did he say?
Thanks for that gift sub, Spence, to Steeman.
We do appreciate that. Unless your username is SmackTalk94, for some reason you're called Smalls. Like, no reason. And then also, Vibing's been living in the shed ever since she gifted Jason the vacuum. So, like, for some reason, Smalls just feels like calling me out tonight.
He does, yeah.
Like, what is this?
Yeah.
I love Smalls so much, and he's just like, pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew.
I love him so much.
Pew, pew, pew. Yeah. Look, it is Natalie Everdeen.
You are. It is. Yep.
Hunger Games Archer.
Hunger gnat.
Pretty
Hunger
awesome.
Nat.
It's true. I'm hungry.
I'm always hungry. It's fine. Thank you so much, Jason. Obviously, Natalie has won. We can go ahead and, as quickly as my brain allows me to move forward, which is not quickly, just if anybody's curious, I can update our goal to, so not our goal, but revenue, nope, streaming tools, overlays. And we see that currently IVP has 14 and the guests have 18.
Yep.
But that is not actually accurate after Natalie just dominated. And now we have the guests at 19. So, guests 19, IVP 14.
Gap's getting wider.
Yeah, the gap's getting wider.
You got it close there for a little bit.
I did. You gave me like a decent chance.
Yeah.
Jason has a problem and says, we're not going to let a Vibing win, and gives me the worst questions.
Sure.
Sure. But yeah,
technically we both get the same questions. And it's just...
in this game.
Great point.
Sorry, I just... Bye. No, wait.
We canceled you. We have canceled the Natalie Paige has been canceled.
That's great.
It's fine. She's gone. So, do you have any? Oh, are you okay? You're really close.
Yeah. Sorry, it's just a new camera, and I'm trying to figure out why that keeps happening. This is like 2 streams old, so I'm just trying to figure out. But it's fine. I'll figure it out later.
Smalls would like you to join the Troll Club, which we have here in our channel. It's great. I love it. It's Smalls and my mom and the mods. It's wonderful. Jason, do you have anything else to say? That's good, because I'm all done with that. All right. So, at this point in the show, what we would really, really, really love, specifically me, who does not want to be trolled anymore, would you mind singing to us one of your originals? You've got a couple that have come out recently.
I have a lot. I released an album in April, and then I released a couple singles. I think since then, maybe just one actually. But
No,
I
no, no,
feel like
no. There's got to be more. There was something about a fall, and there was something about a fishbowl, and there's been a few in just like the recent months.
Yeah. Fishbowl came out right before we got married. We were in the airport going to get married, and I was finalizing the mix and sent it off in there, putting it on Bandcamp.
I love you.
I'm busy. It was like 5 a.m. and I'm like, it's gotta go on Bandcamp. Fishbowl's pretty cool. I feel like I want to redo that one though. When you said fall, feels like autumn. Is that the one that?
I mean, autumn and fall, aren't they the same thing? No?
Yeah, but I don't know if that was the song you're talking about because that one is like never requested ever, and I don't expect anyone to even know by name. And I'm like surprised. I was like, is that the one you're referring to?
Yeah, I mean, I'm on
stuff.
Instagram doing stupid stuff all the time, so I see other people on Instagram doing things that are smart.
Right. I got my headphones all tangled up. Smart is not me. Hold on. Okay, okay. You're saying that I'm like, oh no, wait, this is gonna be like really bad. Yeah, there's that one. That one. Let's see.
I talk with tiny hands. So
I was looking at my guitar, like thinking of a song to play, like dead serious, and I look and you're like, so anyway, with like your tiny little hand, your like tiny little arm. I love those. I've seen those, and they have tiny hands that you can put on the fingers of those hands. Do you have those?
wait, hold my phone.
That's true smack talk. That one I don't like to play without Anthony though, because the guitar part's kind of. But that's true. Oh no, that's totally got to be what you're talking about is flavors, because it was hella autumn vibes. Oh my god, you have it. I was like, if you don't, you need to give me a PO box. I'm gonna send you some, but you totally have it. That's incredible. Of course you do.
And Jason stole them. So
Rude.
Jason doesn't love them. I know, he's so rude. All right. What I'm going to do before you get started is I'm going to actually go like this. And what we would love to happen is if you would tell us about the song that you're going to sing. Charlotte, you are now on no bath time. And if you could tell us about the song you're going to sing before or after. Some people, 2 people actually, have told us about the song in the middle of the song. So wherever you would like to.
She's baby.
Please let us know about why this song came to be and the story behind it. I'm going to move myself off and also mute us so you have control.
Awesome. Well, seeing that Nika is still in chat, you know, she has a song that she requests every time, and I played it today on my stream before on piano, which piano is very new to me. And normally I play it on guitar, and I definitely do a better job on guitar. And so part of me is like, maybe I can kind of give her the actual request. The song was called "Such Pretty Things," and I think I was like, oh, how am I going to decide what song to do? And I'm like, you know, I think I want to do "Such Pretty Things," because Nika's in here and she loves it. And there's the range on it is difficult for me. These are really high note, and I stopped playing it for a while because the high note was too difficult. And one day we're hanging out and she just asked, are you going to put "Such Pretty Things" on the list? And I was like, oh wow, like she like specifically wants this song and I don't play it, so I better learn it. And I actually really like it. And so it's because of Nika, who, for those of you who don't know, is my sister-in-law. It's because of her at all that I even like play this song anymore and kind of got it back under my fingers. And when I first wrote it, it was very much this song kind of about like, I don't know, just kind of feeling like you're in a growing period and just, you know, trying to find your place like in kind of a growing pains period. And also now the Island Vibing video's gone, I feel like I'm just talking to myself, which is like normal on stream, but now I suddenly feel like, hello, are you guys there? But yeah, I think "Such Pretty Things" is the one that I'm going to do for you guys, because it just kind of is a testament. Like I could play my favorite song, but I was like, Nika's here and she requests it every time. And the fact that there are people, like not just Nika, but everybody on Twitch that comes to hear my music and will specifically request songs that resonate with them and revitalize songs that otherwise would fall off. it just means a lot to me. It really, really, really does. So I think I'll do that one. If I go on what I'm told, I really am not very old. My back does ache, my psyche stretched. Have I earned my wisdom yet? The flowers are such pretty things, right up there with butterfly wings. Have you held one in your hand? If I go on what's been said, I feel my heart make my face red. I close my eyes and cry instead. No one's any closer now. Time can't change it, can't know how. Does this help you understand? Rolling, rising, hear me sing. Flowers are such pretty things. My pretty pendulum swings. Ageless, mindless, young and wrecked. Learning hasn't happened yet. If I go on what I'm told, I really am not very bold.
I can just say as I'm coming back on that that was amazing.
The version, I was gonna say the version that's recorded has cello on it. And I just like hear the cello in my head when I play it. And it's just, I love that.
I have things to say. So one, and this is probably gonna sound super, I don't even know, but super like, shut up vibing. But I've got to say that
Why are we the same person?
I absolutely love this is so dumb, but I absolutely love the way that your cheeks do the little like it's just.
I can't see you, so like I don't know.
Oh wait, I forgot to turn it on. Hold on.
Your cheeks is a little like do the little what? I was like, what?
They do this.
When I'm singing,
Your face looks like this when you're singing.
was not aware. Just gonna did not know.
No. They're like, so it's not dimples. You don't have like dimples per se, but you have like these adorable little like
things.
Yeah, I think that they are the most adorable little cheeks ever. So as a person, I say that. As an interviewer, I say, wow, that was an amazing song. That is also, as a person that is not an interviewer, I also did love that song too. I loved how you just kind of, I was a little confused because I'm like, which button to push? But that's just life for me. I never know what button to push. It left it like it just, this is the end of the song. You just got to know that it's the end. And I think it's a beautiful song. And isn't it always interesting how others can find things that we do just not the same way we do? Like, people will say stuff to me like, obnoxious things like you're a good interviewer. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I don't do that.
I've been on a couple interviews, and this is by far the most fun and like comfortable for me.
It's not because I know how to interview. It's because I just talk shit. But
Maybe that's what the people want.
right, but that's the thing is like no like it's not interviewing skills. That's not it. You can't say those words because those are not the right words.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
But and then people will say that and you're like, so like when your sister-in-law says to you like this is the song and nobody else does necessarily, you're like, what? But it is a beautiful, amazing song. And the fact that she can like hear that and request it and show it to people, they may not necessarily like immediately see that. Just like looking at I always get so overwhelmed by song lists. If you don't know how to sing anything by Johnny Cash, I don't know what to ask for.
I know. I've been thinking lately, I'm like, I need to put some more recognizable songs on there. But yeah.
But I think that's just amazing that like, things that we don't necessarily know are amazing. Other people can. And I think the fact that your sister-in-law can see that is a benefit for the rest of us.
Yeah. And, a lot of songs I've written have like, they serve different purposes and come from different places. Sometimes it's about like a specific situation where I maybe a relationship thing and I write the song and it's very much for that very specific time. So it's not useful to me later, but it was what it bottled, And Such Pretty Things is one of those that when I wrote it, it was very much about a very powerful feeling about a stage in life in general that is not particular to like maybe there's a relationship and there's something you're going through and it's kind of very specific to that thing and you might not go through that exact same thing again. That's also very, very, important to have in music. But with Such Pretty Things, I feel like it kind of captured a feeling very abstractly, and sometimes my lyrics are too abstract and I wonder if they'll mean anything to anybody at all. And that one is very much abstract, and it captured a phase in life that I think we kind of go through kind of cyclically, and I didn't know that at the time when I wrote it. I was very much like, this is what I'm feeling now, and this is overwhelming. And it's on an EP that I released called First Impressions, and it's after I was feeling so burnt out in music and life, and I was like, what am I even doing anymore? And I felt jaded and whatever. I'm like, I'm going to put it down. And then when I put everything down and said, I quit, that's when I wrote, maybe like a couple months later, I just immediately wrote a bunch of songs that I felt very inspired to write. And so I recorded it right when including that one, when they were raw and fresh and inspired and felt important, to write and to release. And it's Anthony's favorite EP. It's my favorite, I think, of my recorded work that I have out there because it's nothing very hi-fi or complicated, but it really captured it then and there. And the fact that that song is something that I feel like it's very abstract, so I don't know if the lyrics will mean anything to anyone, but also the thing it's capturing is something that we can go through multiple times. The fact that Nika can kind of like go through the flowery prose of the song and it really means something to her, it just makes me so happy. And that high note was very daunting for me. But then I was like, I don't know, I'll get it back. And then I did, and now it's in the song list again, and it's kind of cool,
Yeah, no, I think I do. I mean, part of my one of the ways I can tell I'm super depressed, because you can't always tell. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you just kind of go through life and you're like, this just kind of sucks and this kind of sucks and this kind of sucks. And just kind of like, you never really understand why, but you're just kind of going through it. But one of the things that can show to me that like, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. This is what's happening.
Usually, why does it always happen at traffic lights? You're at a stoplight and you're like, whoa, wait a minute.
I try not to leave my house, so it's the shower, but the same thing, like you're just
same
like.
Same moment.
Yeah, it's the same thing. And you're like, oh, wait, I know what's happening here. Like it takes a while. And I have told Jason many times that like, watch out, this could happen to me. And, to delve into things that are just really deep and we don't need to necessarily, but just as a little note, we've had 2 babies, and a lot of like often you hit this really dark place after you've been pregnant. And so I've said to him, like, I won't know. So watch out for this kind of thing. And luckily for me, being pregnant, this is going to sound like not luckily, but luckily for me, being pregnant sucked so bad that not being pregnant was great.
No, that makes sense. That makes sense. It does.
Like, luckily, it was horrible. But, you know, for me, I can tell that I'm really, really upset when I write really bad poetry. Like, I write those things that don't make sense to anyone else. And they're these deep, dark words that you can't put in any other way except describing them as poetry or as music or as this thing that has a life of its own. You know, you're trying to describe to other people, like, here's this thing I'm dealing with, and I don't know how to say it in a way that is anything but. Yeah. So I completely understand what you're saying when you say, like, you know, it doesn't make sense to other people. But there's a whole group of people that it does make sense to, even though it only makes sense to you in the moment when you're in the moment. Mm-hmm. There are so many other people that go into that moment at different times. So I think I think it's powerful, and you do a lot better than really bad poetry. You do like really good things. And I think that it's just, it's powerful and amazing. And I think it's very appreciated, like what you have done. And I think that the fact that Nika can see that, it's fabulous. And the fact that she can bring it out to people that are new, because you have those same songs that you play every time people are there. Yeah. But the fact that she can bring that one out that people may not have heard, it's going to strike a chord with people. And I think it's amazing. So thank you to Nika, and thank you to you as well. It means a lot.
My heart.
Nailed
it.
Yeah, I think what you're doing is important. And I think that the fact that she can see that is important as well. Can you please, completely 100% changing gears, can you please tell us about anything that you have going on that we should know about, and also your Twitch schedule?
Yeah, so my Twitch schedule, I won't be playing on Sunday as it is Christmas Day and also my birthday. Fun fact, Anthony is Christmas Eve. We're just like buddy with that one, which is kind of great. I know. Generally, Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays is the schedule. Sunday and Tuesday is me and Anthony. Thursday is just me because he's working and he's actually on his way home right now. But yeah, I sometimes try to tell people times, and I'm like, I don't know what time zone people are in. It doesn't really matter. Like, around this time on Sundays is when I'm finishing. Yeah, now-ish is when I'm usually like finishing or close to finishing stream, if that helps. But Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and I just started playing piano, and so on Thursdays when it's just me, it's a little more experimental with trying to play piano. And then in terms of anything else going on, if there is anybody watching that's in the Seattle area and feels like catching an IRL performance, I have my first live show in a long time. I had an album release show, and it kind of burned me because the sound was really bad, and it just was not. I hyped it up. I told people to come. I got like the biggest turnout I've had, and I felt like I bombed it. So I've been like taking like a back seat until I can feel like I'm, choosing a better venue and this, that, and the other. And I've taken a back seat, but I'll be doing a really special show on February 8th. That's the day, definitely.
Definitely the day.
And I don't know if you guys know Taryn Seattle, Taryn Hadfield.
She's going to be on the show, actually.
Yeah, because she just moved to Seattle, like, I think last summer or something, like, kind of recently. But it's been recently enough to be like, oh, it's recent, but also enough time has passed. I'm like, wow, time is passing fast. She moved here. We're going to be sharing a bill together. Yeah, if anyone's watching and is like, that's great information, but I will totally forget it 10 minutes from now, feel free to send me a whisper. It's totally fine, like, to recap anything. But Yeah, that's the general schedule, and that's like what's kind of next for me show wise, which is exciting. I feel like I've written a lot of music in the last year and a half. Like since releasing diary music, honestly, I've written a lot of songs, and I don't know what's next for me, like release wise. I really like doing collections like EPs or albums. I love that. I really do. But it takes so much time, and I think I'm just going to try to bust out like some singles soon.
So I will urge anybody that is not already following the Natalie Paige, please go and do so. Also, the Natalie Paige on Instagram. She keeps up very often with what is going on. So please make sure that you go and follow there for anything that you might miss happening IRL. Yeah, it has been so lovely. I've been so excited to talk to you. You are a wonderful, wonderful human being. And I think that you are one of the kindest, sweetest people that I have met. So thank you so much for being on tonight. And as much as it may seem like I'm roasting you, I'm not. I think that Charlotte is amazing. Every time that I gotta say, every time that you say, and it's Charlotte, my heart goes pew. Like there's like a beep. Yeah, it goes beep. Exactly. Yeah, I think that it's amazing, and beep. And I just think it's so special, and I love what you're doing, and I really do love how excited you are for Charlotte and for it's not a roast. I do.
No, I know.
I see that you say like, and you're so genuinely excited. It makes my heart burst. Like the fact that you are just so happy with Charlotte that it just makes me go. There's just like noises that are made and not like real words. So I think that is fabulous, and I don't know Anthony all that well, but the fact that you guys were married to each other, I'm like, I love it. Yeah. So I'm thank you so much for being on tonight, and everyone, please go follow the Natalie Paige. Not Natalie Paige. You can go follow her as well, but they're two different people. So please make sure you follow our guest tonight, the Natalie Paige. Thank you so much for being on tonight.
Thank you for having me. This
It
was
means a lot.
super, super fun. Super fun. I was nervous about it. I'm like, oh, this is just hanging out. I love it.
Yeah, it's really not a thing. It's just like, hey, we're here and we're talking, and it's
You
not
are
a
a
thing.
great host.
You are great. You are wonderful, and thank you so much for being here. Everyone, please go and follow the Natalie Paige. Thank you, and I hope you have a good rest of your night. And we
Do
will.
I just leave the call after this?
Yep, I'm gonna press a button, and you won't
Then
be
I'll
on
just go
screen
away.
anymore. You just go
Perfect.
away.
Okay, it's not on me. I'm like, I have to time it right. Okay, bye, bye.
Nope.
And then okay.
No, you can wave. I'm gonna press a button right now. Just wave right now. Ready? Start waving. Bye, everyone. I loved her before, and I love her now.
She's wonderful.
She is. She's
Hi, Joycey.
so adorable. Choicey, welcome to the show. All of our friends, thank you so much for being here tonight.
Thanks, Roxy.
Yeah.
Bye, Natalie. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, please make sure you go and follow her. She's lovely.
It's great. Got a great stream, too. She's wonderful here. Wonderful on her own stream.
Yeah, do you remember, like, it was quite a while ago, and it kind of felt like she was kind of, like, easing into the fact that she, like, really wanted you to see. Yeah, I'm right here. I can see you. I don't know what you're doing.
There are things in the way.
No, you're fine. I'm fine. We're fine. But it was kind of like she was easing into the fact that she was like, look, it's Charlotte kind of thing. She's really been okay with it. Like, she's like, this is me.
Yeah.
And that's Charlotte. Like, it's no longer like, hi,
You
this
don't
is
need to
me.
hide it. Charlotte's
Sorry,
great.
the cat. It's like, this is who I am, and that's who she is. And I don't know. She feels, for me, that was so long ago.
Hi, chat, Natalie.
That it just feels like she really is comfortable with who she is and who Charlotte is. I don't know. She's lovely. She's lovely. If you're not already following the Natalie page, please go and do so. You're missing out
Absolutely.
if you are not following. And in chat right now, we have that E flat guy. And he's going to be on the show next week.
Yeah. Yeah. It's going to be cool.
Yeah. I also have to remember to talk to him about Friday.
Okay. Yes.
Friday, we're having a lip sync battle, just to put that out there. Yeah.
So by you mean you have to remember to talk about it. You're just going to talk about it now.
No, I got to remember to talk about all the details.
Okay.
Because all I do when I'm trying to talk about things like that is say, hey, you want to do something stupid?
I heard you say that today. Yeah.
Yeah. LJP was like, you had me at stupid. What's up? Also, he's not quite sure yet. We got to find out. It's going to be good.
No microwaves have been purchased, although I guess that could mean anything. So you never know.
You never know what microwave means. And also, the microwave doesn't hold time right now. So
Yeah. What's up with that?
it's really hard to tell. If we look at the table of contents, you'll
Not
see
this
that
Friday.
we have to
Correct.
do
Rocks. Not tomorrow. Not today/tomorrow.
yeah, next Friday. Right. After that E flat guy is on the show. We're going to talk about sandwiches. Not really. He's got something else to talk about, I'm pretty sure.
Sandwich
and then we
adjacent.
will yeah, exactly. Sandwich adjacent. And then we'll talk about fun and games with adjacent.
Correct.
So these are the things that will be occurring. And you ready?
Bum, 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 bum.
Hello again, everyone. This is Davey. I'm Davey's eating a sandwich, and happy holidays to all of you. It's time for another corner, and well, the show we do over here at the Sandwich Show is very similar to Vibings. We interview people as well on Twitch. We also play games. We also rank things. We also eat things, and we play music sometimes. So check us out at Davey's Eating a Sandwich on Twitch. We stream Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays a lot of the time. Tonight, what I'd like to show you all is an opportunity for you to pick your favorite. When it comes to the holidays, there are three types of goodies that we tend to have. And I've boiled them down to three different categories. They all start with the letter C. Now, to help illustrate these categories, I'm going to go back to a tier list that we did on stream with Monsamerky a few days ago. Now, check this out. So, on this tier list, now I know Vibing is getting apprehensive. No, don't worry about it. We're not going to rank anything on the tier list tonight. It's already done. But I just want to show you the three different categories that we can select together. And if you want to, start a poll and we can see where the chat weighs in on it tonight. If you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, weigh in the comments too. We'd love to see your comments about your favorite category of treats. Well, there are the three. Let's take a look. So I've boiled it down to three things. One of them is cookies. The second one is candies. And the third one is cocktails. So cookies, any kind of baked goods, I would just throw them into the cookies just for the sake of this video. So there are your cookies. You've got chocolate chip, you've got peanut butter cookies, you've got fudge cookies, you've got chocolate peanut butter chocolate, macadamia nut cookies, all kinds of cookies. When you talk about candies, you're looking at chocolate, you're looking at peppermint, you're looking at candy canes, right? Peppermint bark and things like that. Those are candies. And cocktails, we're not covered on this tier list, but eggnog, right? Eggnog and champagne and things like that. And I imagine you all have some ideas for cocktails as well. So what's your favorite? Do you like cookies? Do you like cocktails? Or do you like candy the most? Like if you were to select one and you had to cut out the other two, well, if you put it that way, then cocktails is going to win. But let's not go that way. Let's assume you can have the other ones. But what would be your favorite of those three? I'd be interested to know. Now, if you ask me, I like cookies the most. And the reason is because I feel like I could have candy any other time of the year. But cookies in Christmas time and Hanukkah time and whatever time you celebrate are pretty amazing. And you can see there are many different types. You even have like the chocolate drops. You have your tarts, which are not really cookies, but they're close. And you've got sugar cookies. You've got cookies shaped like like bells and Santa Clauses and stars. You've got chocolate chip cookies. You have peanut butter cookies, as mentioned before. You have Thin Mints. You know, there are all kinds of cookies that bring in the holiday season, aren't there? So it's out there, everybody. Let's hear your favorite. I would love to see what you all think. And feel free to weigh in either in the chat, in the poll, if there is one, or in the comments if you're watching this after the program. But for now, we'll bring it back to you all here on Island Vibing Presents.
Cool. Now I'm hungry.
It's difficult. It's difficult for me because cocktails are I don't know. I feel like they're so diverse for me. Candy, I do really love candy, but I feel like it's kind of like a one tier thing. We're talking about tiers. It's like all candy can kind of live together. But cookies, my Aunt Ann, just anybody needs to know, Aunt Ann, and I've tried to make these cookies and I cannot make them correctly. But there are these candy cane cookies and they taste nothing like peppermint. I think they're almond. Those cookies, and she also makes some like, there are a couple cookies that Aunt Ann makes that are just so delicious that those are like pretty
Top
high.
tier.
Yeah, top tier for me. And then I think that cocktails also, yes, alcohol, yes, whatever, fine. But I feel like even a mocktail version of these things, there's just so much diversity that can be had in a cocktail. It's really hard for me. I would say that it's either Aunt Ann cookies
Okay.
or cocktails.
I hear what you're saying.
Yep. What do you got?
Candy doesn't seem like it's like special. Like it feels like when I think holidays, I don't think candy. I do think special cocktails and cookies.
Yeah.
I would agree with you.
Which one?
And if pie falls under cookies, then
definitely
cookies.
Yeah. Cookies are number one.
That's a winner.
Yeah. I think, for me, it's definitely a toss-up. If you put pie in there, that throws things off completely. Good night, the Roxy Paradox. Good night, Mom. Mom, I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, Roxy.
Good night to the Roxy Paradox. Survey says cookies. Somebody also said they really liked my...
more variety of candy.
Sure.
Yep.
Look, see... Santa Claus. I want a flamingo. Jason looks so bah humbug in comparison.
I do. I'm not very... I can put this back on. I'm starting to sweat.
You look like minimal Santa Claus-y.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. And then you're like, YOLO, and chuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Slight upgrade. Yeah. This is me like on level 10. Happiness.
So, at this point, it's time for you to sit on the hot seat.
It's not bopping enough. That was a pretty epic move choice. Virtual bacon. Oh my.
Yep. Virtual Bacon is who we are trying to decide what do they stream. It's a game I like to play with adjacent. For anybody that is new here and has not yet followed, please follow. We do like to play stupid games, and this is one of them.
Sure is. It's my favorite.
It is Adjacent's favorite game. Whenever we say, hey, Adjacent, would you like to play game night? And he says, yes, only if we can do what do they stream. Love you.
Mm-hmm.
So Adjacent needs to figure out what Virtual Bacon streams.
There you go, choice.
And in this case, we have given him a ton of help.
Choice and smalls are coming in strong.
We have given him a ton of help by giving him a word search with all of the information that he needs to know inside of that word search.
I see the word room at the bottom.
So room is a word that Adjacent thinks that he sees.
I
don't remember putting word.
Is that a big part of a bigger word, or is it just room?
I don't know. I don't remember putting
Fishes?
room in it.
Ooh, fishes and the bacon.
Fishes, bacon, and room. Room is a word now? I guess so.
You can help, yeah, please.
Yes, Jason would really, really, really love to have some help because as much as I like to make it be all on him, he would prefer it not be. So please, please, please.
I must say, like, VTuber has been like my go-to on these ones.
A room-eating pig.
'Cause- a room-eating pig.
Actually, I'm looking at all of the different words that I put in here. Some words are like multiple words all in a line. And none of them are room. So that is completely
That's random.
and totally random.
That is rigged.
That is a word.
Rigged.
None of them are room.
That's not fair.
Free also is not a word. 9 up from the top on the left is KKD. Fishes is next to it.
All right.
Keep swimming. Just keep swimming. And,
Swimming's on
potentially a word that you could find.
Potentially.
See them at work. Wow.
Yep, I see fishes.
Nice arrow. See them at work.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right, Choice says it's a live stream where you can use biddies to throw human parts to a pen of pigs who you can watch eat it up. Stripes has been found. Oh, are they an angler? Potentially? Ew, says Rox.
I agree.
We're still looking for words right now that Adjacent could use in this.
What do we feel like is a solid?
Overall, based on
See them at work.
the
That's
work.
a solid. That's a solid one.
Band's tiny hands. So, our wonderful mod Rox likes to just ban people via random various things. Do you want me to? It's a live stream. Choices says it's a live stream where you can vote on your favorite rump of each pig. It's like Miss Universe, but rump only. No world peace.
I think Choice is better at this than me.
I don't know if he's right though.
It doesn't mean he's right. I'm not sure being right is the goal of this game.
It is not the goal of this game.
Wow. I'm just figuring this out.
You are behind the 8 ball.
I don't know if he's right. He could be. Okay. We've got see them at work. We have fishes. KKD fishes.
KKD fishes.
Yep. Well, it's almost badger in there, but it's not.
A badger?
What else? Gamer. Okay.
Wait, gamers in there? Sideways. Oh, Nika says sideways and upside down. I'm really kind of shocked that Nika saw that. You know, I'm really,
What are you
really,
looking for?
really shocked. I was
What?
looking for tiny hands.
Oh,
I'm
think
really,
I
really shocked.
may have stolen them all.
No, there's one more, and I just don't know where it is. That people can see all of these words. I'm going to, at this point, you say your thing, and then I'll read all the words.
I'm going with someone that plays video games doing. See, I want to say they do video games where they play fishing, but
A fishing video gamer?
yeah, but then it says see them at work. So are they working or are they gaming?
One never knows.
See,
You gotta
this is where I'm
decide.
stuck.
Fits the gamer stream.
Maybe they do both. That's what it is. I don't know what their job is though. Maybe they're a fisher person and they both do it in real life and in the game.
There's a game in which they do their job.
Yeah.
That
That's
sounds
they really love
horrible.
fishing.
That sounds
like a lot.
so bad. A game dev working
That
on a pig simulator game.
I also love that idea.
I need that job. All right, final answer so I can tell you
Hot
the
dog.
words that you've missed.
Is hot dog a real? Is hot dog a word in there?
It could be.
Okay, you can tell me.
I will tell you after you decide what you want to say.
I just told you.
Okay.
They're fisher person.
A fisher person doing a fisher game.
Yeah, and they also fish for their job, and sometimes they stream that.
So sometimes IRL fishing,
Yeah, I picture them in
like
their.
just
I
fishing.
picture them in their fishing boat.
Mm-hmm.
And they like have a camera on like when they're casting and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
But then they also have like next to their steering wheel, they have like a computer
It's a simulator.
that yes, then they simulate fishing.
So there's like IRL fishing and simulating fishing.
Yeah.
Okay. So words that you should have found in there are John, Dad, Gamer, Fishes, DMCA, Free, Pokemon, See Them at Work, Bacon Bits, Mr. Hot Dog, Mrs. Hot Dog,
Oh wow.
Wesley Stripes,
Wesley Stripes.
Autos, Mrs. Blue, Dojo Lochas, Sideways and Upside Down, and Just Keep Swimming.
I'm not gonna lie, like half of those wouldn't have even helped me.
No. So let's move some
That's
things
fair.
around. And oh look, look, Rocks has just followed.
Nice. They're alive right now, I see.
They are. So they're 24/7.
That makes sense why they're alive.
That would make sense why they are alive. Yes.
Leaf was on this one.
Knew it. So they are a 24/7. They have 143 followers.
Whoa.
Can we say that again? 143?
That's awesome.
143 followers at the moment.
That's
Hello.
awesome because are you saying hello?
No, you say it. You say your words.
Hello.
Inception.
I was gonna say 143 is a special number to us.
It is.
But we could probably also get them to 150.
Oh, that would be great if we could.
If we could, that'd be awesome.
So what we have here, it's 143. Yes, special. But let's do more than that. Hello, I am John. I am a dad, gamer, speedrunner, which I don't really know, so that's why I didn't add that into it. And I love my fishes. I decided to stream my fish with music 24/7, mostly because I wanted to see them while I was at work. The
Okay.
music is
All right.
mostly OC remix, some from a few of my friends. Stamhouse, Treyfay, and White Bad Audio. And a bit of my own.
It's a cool
all
fish.
DMCA free.
Sweet.
There is Mr. and Mrs. Hot Dog Fish, Mrs. Bluefish, and Mr. Stripes, also known as Wesley Stripes.
Okay. I get it.
So
Yeah, speedrunning is when you try to complete a game as fast as possible.
And also, he does have a frequently asked question. I still didn't know what it meant exactly, but he says, why is there a game on the screen? I am sometimes sneak in some speed run late at night. And he goes and talks about that as well.
Leaf's getting some
But that is
redeems in.
oh, and the sideways and upside down. Just to put that out there for everybody, is where is she? Mrs. Hot Dog Fish. If anybody would like to know more
Mrs..
about fishes,
Are they-
Mrs.
are they
Hot Dog
married?
Fish. I mean, there's a Mrs. and a Mr. Hot Dog Fish. I think there may have been a
I wonder how
marriage.
that ceremony was.
No, choicey.
No choice.
No eating. Mrs. has some kind of spinal growth problem that can happen in dojo loches. It mainly affects her ability to swim normally, and she appears to be kinked or bent in spots. So if you see some crazy sideways or upside down swimming or resting situations going on, that is what the part of the condition. So yeah, he just wanted to see his fish at work while he was at work. I mean, I feel like I understand. We want to be able to watch our kittens, so that's why we gave him a channel.
It's pretty much sounds like what we did with
Yeah.
cats. Yeah,
So
that's awesome.
I mean, it makes sense to me.
I could look at those fish for a while. That one's kind of doing weird moves, but
Yeah, no, that must be Mrs. Look at her.
Oh,
She's
that
like
makes sense.
sideways. She's got that unfortunate abnormality.
look at her go though.
She is. She's
not
got,
stopping her.
strong. No, she's like, I just stream.
Do it my own way.
She does it. Just, it's a thing she does.
Can I say a dad joke?
Yeah, I would just like to giggle at Smalls, and I've always thought that fish streams are like the Food Network for Coco. No.
Nice.
Yep. So, yeah, that is, if you have not gone and followed Virtual Bacon, please go and do so. And let me see just how far we've got them already. They were at 143, if you do recall, and they're at 147. So we've already gotten them 4 more follows. If it's something that you may
everyone.
want to look at, fish swimming on their sides, please go and make sure that you give them a follow. I mean, it seems like a guy that wants to watch his fish and just,
That's admirable.
yeah. I mean, I
And
get it.
Thanks for the challenge today.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it
I
always.
know that you love them.
It's my favorite segment.
Yeah, I know.
That's the only reason it's still around.
It's 100%. 100%.
Okay, here's my dad joke for.
Joke for, oh, is it for Leaf? Did he have both of them? Were they both his?
I think so. Let me see.
Yeah. Useless information.
Ryan Leaf
and-
Music requested a dad joke and useless information. So here it is. I misplaced Dwayne Johnson's cutting tool for the origami workshop. I can't believe I lost the rocks, paper, scissors.
Spence would like one too. I'll let you do a double.
And we got something in the room.
Yeah, I'll figure that out.
Wow.
Oh, it's not something in the
You flat
room,
guy
but
likes
they
it. What?
I can show them the thing that I put in Discord, right?
What'd you put in Discord? Which one?
The one from 2020.
What do you call an angsty teenage robot?
Nope, I don't have it.
A cyborg. Yep.
Yep. All right. For your useless information. All right. Oh, it's just one. Just one. Just make sure we didn't read it already. The only person to ever play golf on the moon was astronaut Alan Shepard. His golf ball was never found.
Never.
For our thing in the room, I'm gonna
Never say never.
try to go.
We're gonna
like
send
this.
a rover up there just to find that golf ball.
Oh, our child has been like super into like
Space rovers.
Yes,
Mars,
space rovers.
Mars rovers.
this one right here. Oh, la, la, la.
Wouldn't that be awesome if it came all the way back to Earth?
That'd be crazy. All right, I'm going to try to do this. If this doesn't work, I will do something else. But I just wanted to say happy holidays and a Merry Christmas and Fall Laws to anyone that might want it. So let's just see if you can hear this. I can't, so probably you can't.
Trying to make sense of the choice you just said. Oh, I see what you're showing.
Ha ha ha. I'm guessing no sound. Is that correct? Oh, you can hear it. That's great. I can't. Let me just say like this. It's just a lot of noises, right? There are a lot of letters.
Yep.
Oh, good. I'm going to go like this.
Oh boy.
So, Merry Christmas and follow laws, and I hope you enjoy this
weird, Ryan.
little piece of whatever it is. We are now muted. Unmute us. I just said, I hope that you enjoyed that as much as you could ever potentially enjoy that. It was a thing.
It's a thing that I've now had
You
to
have now seen. You have now seen that?
more than once for me.
We made that back in 2020, so
Was it on Jib Jab?
I'm sure it was. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's back 2 years ago.
I think it was.
Probably.
Yeah.
If any of you would like to jib jab or
It's a
whatever
tradition now. We
yourself,
pull that out and watch it every year.
yeah,
Gather around the fire. Just relive it.
gather around the jib jab. Please make sure that if you do that to yourself, that you share it with us.
Yeah, please do.
In the meantime, let's check in on Miss JoJo.
In the Discord.
Hi everyone, welcome to another edition of JoJo Recommends. Today I'm really excited to be featuring Ryan Leaf Music. Ryan is someone who I feel like if you've been on Twitch for a while, you'll know who he is. He used to just be called Leaf with a 3 in his name, and he's modded for quite a few big streamers like Josh and Autopilot, though he has taken a step back from doing that. He was always someone who was super supportive of everyone in the mod team, and he just really knew what he was doing as well. Like, he could do all this kind of technical stuff off in the background, which I was just in awe of, because I always struggle with anything technical. It's really lucky I married an engineer, because I haven't got a clue about most of it. He's also a really big advocate for mental health, and he's like such a lovely guy to go and like talk to if you are struggling in any way, which is like really really nice. Ryan is from England. His Therapy is his debut single, which has been a little while in the making, and I know he had a few problems, but he did do a few streams a couple of months ago where he showed the process of him trying to do his single and to learn Ableton as well, which I found really fascinating because it was something that I'd heard of throughout the Twitch universe, but didn't know an awful lot about. So I really enjoyed like finding out a little bit more about that. Therapy is a kind of difficult song to describe because I feel it kind of goes across a few music genres. It's kind of dancey, but it's also a little bit rocky as well. It's really, really good. It's a really fabulous song, which I'm going to be recommending to absolutely everybody. It also includes a really lovely video. It's like an animated video, which is really clever and it's really worth watching. I'm not entirely sure if it's anywhere apart from on YouTube, so go and follow him on Instagram. Go and follow him on Instagram because there's like clips of it there, but it's really, really clever and it's really worth watching. Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoy the song as much as I do, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.
I think that between Ryan in chat and JoJo on screen, I think they're describing life. Yeah. Anything that you try to put out there is super difficult. You try to wrap up all these feelings and emotions into this nice little pretty package to show everybody, but feelings and emotions are not easy to throw up. Oh, that's disgusting. Throw into, little packages. Emotions are messy. Emotions take work. I think that it is difficult. I think it's difficult for all of us. Thank you so much for your love on our hats, Rhonda.
Thanks, Rhonda. Bye.
I think that both you and I, Jason, have seen that no matter how good we think that we are doing, if we start to try to talk about feelings and emotions, it gets really difficult to try to express what you're feeling in one single moment. Is very, very difficult. So
good night, Andrea.
Good night, Andrea. I think that it's amazing when we were talking to Natalie before and now about Ryan's song. I think that it's just crazy and amazing how people can take this thing that they're feeling and put it in a way that other people can also feel it and relate to it.
It's true.
I think that it's difficult.
I respect it.
And highly respectable. Yeah.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for bringing this to our attention, JoJo, so that we can share it all with everybody tonight. I will say that it is probably now available in the US.
It should be, yes.
But it's brand spanking new, so trying to get it to show to you tonight. OMG, this has been difficult. Probably JoJo has noticed that it took me all day to actually put this out on our Instagram that we were going to show this, because I wasn't certain that I could figure out how to show this before it went live on our time zone.
But you got it.
I got it. Leaf, we got to talk about we got to get you easier to find on YouTube. Put a specific link to your YouTube. Okay? So go and put in your one of your links, put your YouTube link, because there's this other guy named Ryan Leaf that is not you, and he's had a football career that didn't work out for him. And that's all I found. So
true.
So go and do that. On Twitch, make a little link that says Ryan Leaf Music that goes right to your YouTube channel. Please. Pretty please, because it took a while, and I would appreciate being able to show it. Like, I wanted to be able to show it, but I needed to make sure that I could before I like said,
So,
hey, everybody.
So those links are all posted up there, so you can go find his music. So
Yes.
It's all there.
Yeah. Not the football players.
Nope.
All right.
Stupid football players. Come on.
Sports
What
ball.
are you doing?
So gross. Here is Brian Leaf Music Therapy.
There we go.
If all the buttons work.
So what are we gonna do?
I'm
It's
gonna press
emote
the
wall.
button. Emote wall, you say.
Emote wall. So while we listen to this awesome new song, put some emotes in chat. All your favorite streamers, and if you see some new ones, click on them, like Rox just said, and go check them
Do
out
what
too.
Rock says.
Do what Rox says. Yeah. So we're gonna go emote only mode here in a second, and let's hear this.
It's a therapy to me, just a melody to you. All these things that I know down, they sound so different, so complicated. This see that's my apartment, organized terrain of garments. If you see my brain's compartments, you would fold like baking parchment. She is a serpent in the garden, please me to beg, well I beg your pardon. Sugar so sweet until it hardens, just one look I think I'd rather not. All these things that I know down, they sound so different, so out loud. It's a therapy to me, just a melody to you. All these things that I know down, they sound so different, so out loud. It's a therapy to me, just a melody to you. In the picture panorama, in the night you'll find a rather not your type, no shining armor, disenchanted form a charmer. On the present memories gather, meddling in my melodrama. Wrap me up in their backama, just my look, you think you'd rather not. All these things that I know down, they sound so different, so out loud. It's a therapy to me, just a melody to you. All these things that I know down, they sound so different, so out loud. It's a therapy to me, just a melody to you. I promise I'd change. I know I promise I'd change. I'm succumbing to all my own ways. I know I promise I'd change. But I lied again. All these things that I know down, they sound so different, so out loud. This is therapy to me, just a melody to you. All these things that I know down, they sound so different, so out loud. This is therapy to me, just a melody to you.
Thank you so much, Brian Leaf Music, for putting that out so we can all enjoy that. I hope that you all enjoyed that too. I hope
Love
that
it.
I can't do it.
What are you trying to do?
This. Going that.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was trying to do.
Gotcha.
Yep. For everyone that did not take the opportunity to follow Ryan Leaf Music, please go and do that right now. Also, scroll back up into those emotes and follow any emote that you don't already follow. Follow
Yes,
the
yeah.
emotes.
Follow the emotes.
Yeah.
That was awesome. I really liked that.
Really, really did enjoy that. Thank you so much for being here tonight, Leaf. And also thank you for
Yeah.
putting that out there.
Thanks for being here, and JoJo, thanks for bringing it to our attention.
All of those appreciations are very much appreciated. And I know that we've had some new folks that have joined the Discord. One thing we love to do on the Discord is to go and make sure that we find love for everybody. So if you're not already over there, please go and follow. Also, if you're not already following Ryan Leaf Music, he is very underfollowed right now. So like,
Go follow. Go do it.
follow now. Go follow. Leaf, go follow him. There's something happened to some of our Christmas lights, like this one above my head.
Oh no.
I don't know what happened to it. Like, where'd it go? The rest are all there.
Weird.
It's here.
Annie,
Like, do you see that? Did you see the 143?
thanks for the bits, Kenny.
Really appreciate that. Candy. Went and saw Candy tonight. Candy's a good guy. I really enjoy Candy. Good friend. Good friend to many, many, many people.
Indeed.
Okay. Go and follow everybody. So right now we need to go and follow Ryan Leaf Music and go follow Canny, also known as Kenny's Prog Rock, aka the Jukesters. Go and follow all those people. And all the other people too. You really do need to go to bed, Ryan. You should not be here right now, actually. Appreciate it, but you need to go to bed. And we need to move on to our calendar.
Get some sleep.
Not emo only.
We have a nice contingent of UK friends that show up for our streams, even though it's like the middle of the night.
Yeah, it's either like too early or too late for them.
Yeah, one or the other, and some haven't gone to sleep yet. Some wake up ridiculously early. You know,
Yeah.
it's appreciated.
I don't know what's happening here.
What are you trying to do?
Look, I accidentally did all these things with my phone and I can't get them to go away.
Oh, you can worry about that later, probably.
Yeah. Mods, in our mod chat, anything that is a slash that you see is not right. Let's look at what is happening tonight. You know what? It's Christmas this weekend. Jason told me. I asked what was happening, and Jason said it was Christmas. Thank you for the help, Adjacent.
What? Huh?
I said thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
In other
Yes,
news,
Joanna, you are in the ridiculously early category.
let's look at some things that are coming up for
See?
IVP.
You flat guys, like, yeah, it is Christmas.
Let's
I'm not wrong.
look
You
what's
said any
happening
events. I
next
said
week.
Christmas. So
Oh, look, it's that E-Flat guy.
there he is.
So I gotta tell you, let me just tell you the story of what I go through each week.
Okay.
Each week I say, who's coming up on our show the following week? And then I go to Instagram and I Google them. You don't Google people on Instagram. You
Nope.
like search them
Not
on
quite
Instagram.
how it works. At least not right now.
No.
Maybe someday.
Yes, probably. So you go to Instagram and you like look for them and you find their profile, and then you have this 3 by however many long they have, which for Leaf is like 3 by 2, very small. For that E flat guy, it goes on for a pretty long time. But then you have like graphics that are just words. Mm-hmm. Then you have videos, but they're moving. And then you find some stills. And you got to decide like what stills to take. Well, sometimes you end up with the lovely Natalie Paige who looks like she is in Hunger Games.
Yes.
Sometimes you end up with emo flat guy.
Emo flat guy?
Emo flat guy. Or Mr. Rogers flat guy.
Yes.
And you have to keep going until you find
I've seen those
something.
flat guys. Yep.
Yeah. So these are the flat guys you found. And then you find this E flat guy.
Not that E flat guy?
No, not
This-
that one.
this E flat guy.
E flat guy.
Okay.
And he looks concerned.
Are you sure it's the right one?
I'm not sure
Because I
because
think we're having that E flat guy on the show.
I know, but this E flat guy looks very concerned, actually.
He does. Maybe that's because you booked the wrong flat guy.
I should go and check.
Yeah.
We may not have that E flat guy. We may have the other flat guy.
You should probably check into that.
Yeah.
That'd be awkward.
It's gonna be a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm a little worried.
It's gonna
too.
be fun though, and now like there's mystery to it.
Yeah. So it's an E flat guy that'll be on. Tune in next week as we have some E flat guy on.
Some
Flat guy.
Just some.
Also, in Discord, if you're not already in our Discord, I know that some people took the opportunity to join our Discord earlier. I actually put some bit.lys that if you're not already looking in Trello, husband who should be looking in Trello, and mods that might want to look in Trello, I did put some bit.lys there so that you can put some information in chat right now. But we do have in the Tiki Grove Lounge, we have movie nights coming up. Tomorrow night we will be watching White Christmas. And then on New Year's Day, we'll be watching Harry Potter. And we did have a vinyl night last night. We started with Elvis, and then we just kind of like went from Elvis into other Christmas music as well. And then today we had a pop-up vinyl stream, which if you like vinyl music, you should go listen to vinyl_choice. He is an amazing vinyl streamer. And between when he streams and when he streams again, you can go and join our Discord and check out vinyl nights. We sometimes plan them. We sometimes just pop them up. He is a lazy bum who can't get a PC to work because meh.
Meh.
I mean, I hear you. Meh is a hard thing to overcome.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you want to watch White Christmas or thanks, Rox. So on 12/23, does that say 11/23? That's not the right one.
Thank you, Rox.
I put the wrong date in there. Rox is right, but I put the wrong thing. On 12/23, we do have White Christmas, and on 01/01, what did I put? I don't even know. I don't put the wrong date in. Rox is amazing, and I mess up. So on, we've got movie nights. Just go join Discord. We're going to get better at some of these things that I'm trying to implement. I'm just not implementing them correctly quite yet. Jason agrees. He's just looking off to the side.
Totally agree.
Oh, it's 1123. That's Harry Potter. 1123 is Harry Potter.
There you go.
Yep. I know you need to clone her. She's amazing, right? She is freaking amazing. 1123 is Harry Potter. Oh, 1223 is White Christmas. Vinyl Nights right now are pop-up. Also, on the Surf Shack, we do lip sync nights and playlist playthroughs. We are going to do a playlist playthrough on Christmas Eve. Smalls, our lovely, amazing Smalls, put together a playlist of Twitch Christmas music. And we've had a couple other entrants. We're going to do some YouTube Twitch clips of Clima, and also Kevin Edwards added one too. So we'll be doing that as well. And then on 12:30, we're going to do some lip sync. And I would love to tell you everybody involved, but I don't know. So we'll come back to the specific dates of all of those things. But first, just as a reminder, please go and purchase from Bandcamp Collabamajig Christmas Originals 2022. They are available. That album is available in Bandcamp. And all the money raised goes to Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders. Maddie Collab. Whatever Rock says to do, just do that.
Absolutely.
That is how I live life. What would Rocks do? WWRD. Just do that. Okay, so we did next week. We did Discord. We did Surf Shack. Let's look at. I think that was that. Okay, cool. And then special shows. Let's look at dates. So the 23rd, which is tomorrow, Discord movie night, White Christmas. The 24th on the Surf Shack, which is our kittens channel. We'll be doing Twitch Christmas playlist. Also on the kittens channel, we'll be doing a lip sync party on 12:30, and then in the Discord, we'll be doing a movie night on 1/1. I say movie night as a general time stamp because it'll be actually at noon because our kids will be watching with us. And yeah, and vinyl whenever we pop up. I really want to organize our vinyl, so I'm gonna make adjacent to that. So be doing that on Saturday. So
We got a lot of stuff going on.
yeah, lots of things. Just like lots of things that you can be part of without having to talk too much. Like you can just lurk in all of these things. It's just like if you would like some Holly Dolly jolliness, then do that. Do the thing.
Yep.
Look, see, Smalls is making messages for the bottle.
That's perfect.
I know, he is so good, and everybody's so good, and I love everybody. All right, we did this, and then we did this, and we did this, and then I think that we're just down to this. Nope. Hello, E-Flat Guy. Here we are. And coming up in the next few weeks, we have that E-Flat Guy, Sarah Cameron Music, Rob Kovacs, Lyrical Leia, Mandy Prater, Taryn Seattle, EBX Aaron, and somewhere after that we have Chris Fox Music. Still working on a specific date.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it. That's the whole thing. That is the entire kit and caboodle. Did you get it all?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You.
All of it.
Did you write it all down?
I wrote it down in my head.
Where did you put it?
In my head.
So what's happening tomorrow?
It's Friday.
White Christmas. You're right. It's a White Christmas in the Discord. You're so good, love. You did such a good job.
Thank you.
I think that you're gonna be all set. Look, what is wrong with the lights above me? It's like one light goes out, they all go out. Look at them.
Right?
I also think that my arm says ho. Look,
Say what?
my arm is a hoe. I'm not gonna lie. That's what it is. Hoe. My arm's a hoe.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Thank you so much to the Natalie Paige for being on the show tonight. It was fabulous. I really, really enjoyed speaking to her. And she is so lovely.
So lovely.
So lovely. Thank you so much for the contribution. Davey is eating a sandwich. If you have not followed either the Natalie Paige or Davey is eating a sandwich, please, please, please make sure that you do so. And the same goes for Brian Leaf Music, who allowed us to play his music to you before it's even live in the entire world.
This is true.
It's live in parts of the world, but not all of the parts. It was not live in the part of the world that we are in until after we had started streaming.
This is true.
And thank you to Kev from the Bunker for all of the music heard throughout the show. Thank you so much to JoJo for that amazing recommendation. Thank you so much to Hillsinger for that great raid song that we most certainly had nothing to do with except we were here.
Yeah.
Everything else was all Hillsinger. And we appreciate each and every one of them. And our frickin' mods.
Freaking mods.
Frickin' mods are frickin' amazing.
Love them so much.
We love them so much. If you don't know our frickin' mods, you should say hi. And also, why is that still doing that? Say hi, and also they are amazing, and we love them. Look at that. There's more now. Do you see this?
That's amazing.
It's
pretty crazy. I don't know how that's happening.
I don't know what's going
I
on.
don't know what you're doing. Don't break another computer.
I'm going to try not to. My computer is trying to send all of the slash marks to our mods. All of them. And thank you so much to all of you for being such an amazing part of this community. We couldn't do this without you. You guys are so freaking amazing.
So freaking amazing.
So
Thank you all.
freaking amazing.
Appreciate you.
We want to wish each and every one of you and like everyone, like each of you, like just like spectators and lurkers and like contributors and like parts of the show and mods. We want to wish you all the happiest of holidays and know that we 100% love you all the way. Jason sends hugs. I send cupcakes. And you're great. We love you. It means a whole hell of a lot to us.
Sure does. Merry
Merry
Christmas,
Christmas.
everyone.
For now, I will give you. I did mention that we're having audio troubles. I think that our videos are like cutting off on the end of these Instagram posts, so I do apologize for that. If you would like to see all of them and all of the new ones that I have not uploaded onto this computer, please go and follow over at Instagram. It's really just like a bunch of bullshit.
What?
I mean, that's all it is. It's really.
What?
I know. I try not to swear, but there it is.
No, I mean, just, that's crazy.
I know, but that's what it is.
Wow. Don't say so. That's just not true.
It is, though. It really is.
If you say so.
the one of the very few good things is Spence sending me pictures of bunnies, which I thoroughly enjoy. I love it. And I also really like that the E flat guy enjoys me talking like Biden. That makes me feel happy too.
It's a little bit of everything.
It's just so good over there, other than what I do. Everybody else is great. You'll see why I should not be allowed to have not Netflix. Also, Netflix is rough, but Snapchat.
Oh, yeah.
Adjacent likes to kick me off Snapchat.
Oh,
and if you
yeah.
would like to see why, go and watch today's story.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
great.
yeah.
You'll like it.
No one needs that. No one. I won't judge you
Unironically.
if you need it,
That's
but
super
no one
kind.
does need it.
No one does need whatever I'm putting out there.
Oh, yeah. We owe you a spin from the support tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Should we
Wanna
just
do it
wait till
next stream?
next stream? It's really late, and we do.
Is that okay?
You were right. We can do whatever you like. We can do it now, or we can wait until next time.
We will.
But whichever you would prefer, we will do. I just make myself look like a potato.
She just looks at herself and laughs for hours.
I mean, it's true. Next stream. Okay, cool. I meant to do it, and it was in my brain, and then I forgot.
Just go poof.
Well, because then we listened to Ryan Leaf's song, and then I was like, oh, it's so good, and then I forgot. So
was
next
really
stream,
good.
next stream.
All right. We are going to go see
Please tell.
New Wave. 017.
Oh,
Who is doing a vinyl and baking stream.
ooh, wait, vinyl and baking?
Vinyl and baking. Separate.
Well, wait, separate? They're not
but
baking vinyl?
They're not baking vinyl.
All right. This is true. Not together. Just
together.
Similarly different together.
Same time, different places.
Okay.
Same stream.
All right.
It'll make sense when we get there.
All right. I'm going to push this button then.
All right.
I
Sounds
love
good.
you all. I hope that you have the most amazing holiday time. If,
Just banana bread, not vinyl.
not vinyl bread, if you're not in our Discord but would like to hang out over the next few days, that's where you'll find us. And we would love to hang out with you. We think that you are amazing.
Thanks, Joyce.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Yes, I agree.
Bye, friends.
Bye, all. Thank you.
Wake up, have a coffee, and don't stab people. Stabbing's bad.
It's a jolly Monday. I'm trying this positivity thing. It's my favorite day of the week. I can't do it. I can't do it. I cannot be fake. Is tomorrow Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it. I can feel it in my party bones.
And what does my little girl want?
An absence of mood swings and some stability in my life.
How about a pony?
Okay.
I don't want to alarm anyone, but I haven't snacked in 25 minutes. I don't know whether that sort of gets an award.
I'm taking a nap!
You want to take a nap?
I'm taking a nap here.
Okay, take a nap right there then.
Good night.
I'm in such a good mood today. I woke up, I did my sit-ups, and
You can do sit-ups.
where I sat up. Also, I did my crunches.
Do you even know what those are?
Yeah, it's when your breakfast is crunchy, I think. And I had my coffee, and
Can someone just enlighten me a little bit? Because I legit have no idea why, I don't know. So, I lost my train of thought. I lost it again. And now there's a squirrel. Oh my god.
For me, I really like corn.
What do you like about corn?
It's corn! A big corn that knobs. It has the juice.